mom watches like the content I do. So she's seen the clips of me going at Gifted and how bad he is. She's seen him play. And what the fuck? Did somebody donate?
Tanar's super chatted $500 already.
That's what I heard.
Damn!
I heard that. I did hear that. I did hear
What?
that.
I didn't. What
In
the fuck?
In the waiting, I heard he super chatted 500. Somebody in the what's that?
What the fuck?
Random new put it in the
Is that what the I'm not saying is that what the oh wow was?
Yeah.
I seen him say oh wow.
Chat yet.
I didn't say oh wow for that, but I heard he had super chatted 500.
That nigga sent $500 as one dono.
Oh my god.
Pre-pod.
Oh my god.
Just to warm up.
Thank God. Now we can play whatever clip we want to play. It's gonna be a great pod, brothers. And it's hosted by BSOLZ. Let's get into it, baby.
That brother right there, man. That brother right there.
That nigga crazy.
That brother right there got it.
Catch up, you mustards.
He's on fire.
Pussies.
Dang.
That's why.
Now we can cuss now.
Yes.
You bitch.
Oh, we can cuss now. I'm dead. Nah, it caught me off guard. That's my bad. I caught myself after I said it. I was like, oh wow, oh my god. That caught me off guard. My fault, y'all.
We got to talk about the times that we been out and about and heard that siren. You know that severe weather siren or that
sounds like doomsday every time I hear it.
And ultimately it ended up being a test, but you don't know it's a test. You don't even know where to look to really check. So you just a little. You
don't even know where they playing the sound from. It's just it sounds far but close.
You just a little shook. One time I was in my car and I heard it. I was like, oh Lord, this is it. I can't even get out. If I get out, the alien gonna step on me.
We need to make a petition to like update that sound. They gotta have a better sound for just weather warnings. It shouldn't sound like overseas is striking us right now. Like it's all over. It shouldn't sound like bomb warnings for, oh, it's going to be some clouds. Like that's crazy. Oh, heavy rain sound like the end of the world. Like that's crazy.
I just don't understand why they don't, you send the Amber Alert for everything.
Not too much. I'll jump out the fucking house right now.
Well, no, but I'm saying, why don't they send
to save Amber?
A text message?
No, not Amber, but like the person on the.
And her name's Amber.
No.
That's her alert. Or is it Amber's iPhone that gets the alert?
My niggas, is Sage Amber?
I was.
Oh, my pizza!
What are we doing?
What are these sounds?
I'm going through my soundboard.
Are these new sounds or these sounds you've had?
No, I was hosting the finals. I had some of these sounds added.
I beg your pardon?
I was saying when that sound goes off in public, why don't they just send a text message or whatever that says, hey guys, if you're in this area, if you're in this vicinity, we are testing.
Because people don't read. They'll get that note and they'll just swipe up.
I'd rather have that than, I promise you.
Nah, I think they rather just scare the life out of us.
Okay. Shit, I mean, BSOLZ, take it up. I mean, go ahead, man. What are we doing?
I'm hosting?
Why wouldn't? Yes, you made the sheet.
I thought you just wanted to switch off who made the sheet.
I wasn't gonna be here Monday, so what was you gonna do? Let's see what you got. Show me your moves.
I did it last pod.
Show me your moves.
Clay likes to sit in the corner. Okay. But if Clay got to, I guess we could see a Jaylen Brown rain offense today if you want. Is that what we want today?
Yeah, I might come out the tunnel. Come on now, let's see what we got. I'm like,
oh my God.
Chat, I want y'all to know
I thought Sage
this is not a bit.
Can this be like a Peyton Pritchard, Derek White game? Like, damn, I'm gonna go, bro.
I thought Sage was coming down with a box of pizza.
You got a slice? What did you get?
Nah, I got the little DiGiorno jump.
No, but show it. But show it though.
Bro, that shit is not all right. It's a little smooth. Bro, I'm hungry as shit, bro.
Oh, shit, pizza.
I bought them just for this occasion, bro. I'm hungry as hell.
You
I ain't
bought-
eat.
You
Bro,
bought ready to make personal size pizzas from
Bruh.
DiGiorno. They make those.
Bruh. I literally was like, yo, dog, bruh. I got the pod in like 15 minutes. Fuck, I'm hungry. Let me just go on. Oh shit. I can eat that. Yank. Scan, put in the oven, sat down, got to work.
That's a single man living alone meal if I ever
Ain't
saw
no
one.
shame in my game, nigga.
No
It's
shame.
it's a personal pizza for me.
When you single and you living alone, you be using whatever to clean up your mess after you beat it. Yeah,
Huh?
you use it 3, 4, 5 times before you wash it. Mad crusty. You do anything when you living alone. So
I don't know about that one, but
Who's stopping you?
use a new towel every single time, Sage. Don't lie. God, oh my God, I hate this podcast.
what is that?
No way.
Just gonna eat the pizza, bro.
God, I hate
Ah.
this podcast.
Sage seems like the type of guy to use a different towel every time though.
Somebody said just use the bed sheets. Wow.
That nigga house smell crazy.
No.
His room smells crazy.
You lay in that. What are you talking about? BSOLZ, start the podcast. What are we doing?
That's
Oh, you're
crazy.
not trolling. You're not trolling. All right.
No, he's not trolling.
Oh
He was
my
trolling.
God, bro.
Come down the tunnel.
Oh, BSOLZ on a point today?
Shooting
BSOLZ is
exam.
running point.
Hey, this him.
All right, man. Come on, folks.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not have a soundboard today. Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. The Core 4 is finally reunited. Omar, round of applause.
I definitely don't have no round of applause.
Oh, I got one.
Did you press it?
Did he?
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
How my guys doing today, man?
It's this me over here. I'm just looking. I need you to make a play. I got my hands on my knees. Don't involve me in the offense. Go the other way. You trying to bring the ball this way? No, go that way.
I feel
Fuck, I'm
Dre
deep.
right now in that one space, man. Damn.
Don't speak.
How y'all doing, man? Dama, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, Souls. I'm doing good. I ain't gonna leave you hanging the dry, gang. I got you. I'm doing great. Been a good couple of days, man. Sorry, guys. Had a couple things pop up. I missed yesterday. Glad the pod didn't happen because I didn't want to miss hanging out with the fellas. Hanging out with my guys I missed y'all.
Miss you too, man. Sage, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling fantastic because we got the 4 with us, and pizza ain't that bad. But outside of that, man, I'm feeling good, feeling motivated. Let's get to work, man. Let's do the pod things of that nature and other endeavors that entail for us today. And see, feeling good. I'm yapping.
What got you feeling motivated? Is it
Sleep.
a girl? Oh, okay.
What's wrong with y'all, man?
Use your bag. Use your bag. Don't use nobody else's bag.
but
Crazy.
yeah, I know where you got that shot from. Ladies and gentlemen, not everybody, not Kyrie.
Oh, this is like the class when the sub in the back, like the principal in the back, bruh. I don't rock with this.
That boy Souls came up the court like Kyle Lowry hit a hard and step back. Whoa, wait a minute.
Valentine.
It's not your game. It's not your shot,
Valentine,
buddy.
man.
Do you practice that shot?
Well, speaking of shots, I don't practice. If you're new to this and you want to be true to this,
Doing.
You said you ain't want the ball.
hey man, Bruce Bowen, you gonna get it when you get it. I'm just kidding. Omar, how you doing, man?
Ain't no bad.
I'm cool. Yesterday I had to take care of some stuff. You got a friend, cancer. Birthday's in July, so you got to celebrate that. But I'm cool. Otherwise, man, I'm good.
Wait, your birthday's in July?
No, I was trying to say I had a friend who come on, let's just keep on. I'm trying to figure out how to play in this offense now. So
Oh, okay. Well, please just take point, bro. I fucking hate this, bro. I'm not doing this whole pod, bro.
what was you gonna do yesterday? You created the whole thing for you.
This was not the plan.
All right, man.
God,
He's on fire.
so bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. BSOLZ, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Doing fantastic.
Good, man. The only podcast in which we do something different every single time. And listen, I know there's somebody that DM'd me the other day. I was like, man, I take off Mondays for this. So shit, you gonna be fucked. Fuck yesterday. You screwed. Y'all people that went to work last night and didn't have nothing to listen to. Motherfuckers at the bus stop this morning ain't had nothing to listen to. Our bad. That's on us. We're going game 7 today. If you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure that join button, make sure that like button, that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Listen, we make fun of people who notice us in public often. It's good though. It's good. I promise you, it's perfectly fine. The last thing that you want to do, because this happened to me recently, was be that looker that and stare somebody down while I'm at the damn grocery store. Just say hello.
It do be knowing. It's like, nah, I'm playing.
Yeah, one of the cruise line workers did that to me.
Is that? Like, come on, bro. Just walk up and say hello. Because then...
Can I ask?
Oh, go ahead. No,
No. I was going to ask, how do y'all girls like handle? Well, obviously not you, say Mr. Pimpin, but how do y'all girls like handle y'all being noticed out in public when they with y'all?
It depends on what we're doing. She might get annoyed.
Okay.
Yeah, she might get annoyed. Sometimes we be, serious conversation. Somebody pops up. Sometimes she'll take the picture. So.
She be acting fake annoyed. You got noticed again? But like, you impressed with your guy. Your guy's known in these. Yeah, guys known in these streets, man. Y'all ever got a girl that be acting fake, man? Yeah.
Y'all ever got a girl that be acting? What are you doing? Who bagged you?
What are these shots?
Who bagged you?
Niggas Clay dribbling? What is this?
You looking
want to
like,
act fake, man.
Nah.
Right now.
I got you, gang. My girl like to get fake mad too. She likes to get fake mad.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop it. You're annoying me right now. You like it though.
Oh my God. Can y'all just finish talking about LeBron later? Like, come on. He wanted to ask the GOAT about the GOAT. Come on,
man. Listen, if you are an audio listener, please leave a 5-star review. Try to ignore these. Please leave a 5-star review. We love the 5-star reviews. It's the only thing that keeps us relevant. I try to go to these negotiating tables and tell them about 5-star reviews. It doesn't necessarily work for us, but I think it's because we don't have enough yet. BSOLZ, what's the 5-star reviews looking like?
We have 2 quick ones. This is from TSO Jermaine. He says 5-star review. This is a 5-star review. And then another one from Mr. Cole, 5-star review. L Sage.
The duality of man.
Wait. L Sage. W. That's a W.
Staying in silence. That's fine with me.
That's W if I ever.
He's gonna leave another review to dunk on me for real.
Him? No, just one. God.
Yo, chat. What did y'all watch Thursday when we were here? What did y'all watch?
Monday.
I want to see what is y'all backup plan.
They arguing with their girl.
and they were super hot. The same ones that was waiting for us got pump fake by KD. Oh, they just had a horrible day.
Oh man,
they pulled up ready to. This Monday is gonna be great. Worst Monday of their life, man. Worst Monday ever.
Somebody even said, Nimbus said it. Fake arguing with the girl. Gotta rage bait your girl.
Apex Legends.
Rage baiting your girls.
Gotta rage bait your girl. All right. Last but certainly not least, and I'm talking about certainly not least. We accept donations on this platform. This is not one of those platforms where we don't do this.
We do
memberships, all of that. Shouts out to BGs.
He's on fire.
It's coming in there flying. Shouts out to Bangstar.
Yes, sir.
For $10, flying out for basic training right now. Gonna be my last pod for a while. Thank y'all for the entertainment for the past year. Wish you all the best. And Sage, why don't you get a dono button on Twitch?
Oh.
The PayPal donos?
Oh. That's not a good idea for me. I mean, it is a good idea for me.
Tried and
but it's not a good idea for me.
Yeah, tested too. Tested.
Yeah. Good times, man. Good times. I ain't looking back either.
They be in them spaces and in the discords and stuff like that talking. I swear, man, they just don't even want to succeed. Like, why doesn't Sage have a dono button? Does he not want money?
Wait, they talked about that? No,
not all money is good money, man. Not all money is good money.
It's good money if you can keep it.
Bangstar, we wish you luck in basic. We will see you once you come out with your haircut. And as soon as they talk about, World War III, go AWOL, brother.
Bring socks. Bring regular socks, gang. Bring socks for the occasion. I heard people was going to basic training with dress socks and like ill-equipped socks. Crazy work. What y'all YNs doing?
Also, I heard. I mean, if it starts getting dicey, start getting people pregnant at basic training. You'll be able to get out of it. They won't want you representing the country. Now, will you have to deal with all that stuff? That's cool. That's fine. But definitely get people pregnant.
Just fight military police. My bad. Fight military police. It don't go on your record. Just fight military police. They discharge you. Go home.
Shout out to BGs for MVP status.
He's on fire.
Says, Omar, who would win Star Killer versus Darth Vader with a suit that works? That didn't pull on his skin when fighting. Darth Vader is arguably the greatest villain of all time. I was listening to a podcast the other day. Oh, this might be for my. They say he was like really like the OG villain for real. Like there were not real movie villains before him. But nonetheless, yeah, that's my answer.
That's not true.
Who? We're talking about real villains, not fucking Nosferatu or anything like that. Who are you talking about? Who? Oh, say it.
Movie villains before the. I'm gonna say movie villains before the 70s. Or when did Star Wars come out? When is this one? The 80s?
Say it.
I mean, even in the silent films, there were villains and enemies in movies. I don't. Maybe I don't know what you mean by movie villains.
No. You talking about? You talking about?
Maybe
like,
it's a description of. Maybe it's a specific villain as you mean.
Talking about like James the evil banker. No. Villain nigga. Like, oh dang, he's a villain.
The nigga.
The nigga from the West.
You don't know ball. You don't know ball. You don't know ball.
The nigga that Bruce Leroy fought in The Last Dragon was a villain.
You don't know.
Show Enough was a villain.
You don't know ball though.
What do you mean I don't know ball? I just gave you a villain. Show Enough.
Last Dragon was 85. You don't know ball.
Was it 85? I thought it was like 70 something.
No, you don't know ball.
Freddy Krueger, maybe.
That's fine. Martial arts movies have villains.
You don't know ball.
Hitman, shout out.
Terminator counts as a villain. You got.
But all of these movies were before. I mean, Star Wars was before that.
There were military. Martial arts movies came out well before Star Wars came out. There were martial arts movies.
When did Star Wars come out?
77.
77. You're asking before 77. Okay.
What is he doing?
You're muted, but Wizard of Oz as a villain.
Oh wow, I am muted.
No, the Wicked Witch of the West wasn't even a villain. She wasn't. She was neutral.
Throw a dart at a board full of martial arts movies pre-75. They all got villains.
That's not true though. But that
is true. That is true.
That's not true. Shouts out to Asian Moon.
He's on fire.
$5.
The Moon
says, "Are y'all tapped into the Jakora and AMP war lore?"
No.
What did you just say?
I'm a grown man. Jakora is
if that's your cup of tea for sure, man. Shout out Amp, but no.
Jakora? Who's Jakora?
Jason the Ween and Sakura.
Oh,
yeah,
brother.
No. Oh, I guess Souls might know something.
Love Island is the most unemployed I'll get. I'm good.
Shout out to Nikki Fox for $5.
He's on fire.
The COHFOH back. The COFO back. Damo, my fellow furry brethren. What's good, gang? Damo, do you want to speak to that?
That nigga can't be talking to me. I ain't no fucking furry.
That's what he said. I'm just reading what he said. Shouts out to Droopy for $4.99.
He's on fire.
Souls, I thought you created this podcast. Shouldn't you be shouldn't you be hosting the pod?
No, not necessarily. You know, certain channels are created and they're not even on camera. You know, so
he running from the grind. Shouts out to Tony T for a membership.
He's on fire.
Gifted that one. Shouts out to Darren Saintis.
He's on fire.
$10. Says, just watch y'all react to Jubilee's video on how autistic people view love and didn't know y'all move like that in the member-only videos. Gonna have to tap in more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we need to do more member-only videos.
Tony T gifted like 3 memberships.
He did gift like 3, but we
Damn, Tony.
don't ignore Darren. Y'all do move like that, and we need to do more members-only videos so y'all can be more.
I'm trying to remember what we said in that one specifically.
Damo, you literally dropped 4 hard R's.
Oh.
I believe it.
Oh.
Shouts out to
He's on fire.
Arneezy. He just sent $5 just to send it, retracted the message. He said something crazy. Shout out to you. Shouts out to Kevin. Shouts out to all the super chatters so far. Why is Grace the worst character in Sinners?
Race, Sinners. I struggle with movies.
Is that the Asian woman? Ugh.
Oh, that's the Asian woman.
Ugh.
You're racist.
Wait, what about her?
She's the one that, for context, she's the one that was like, you know what, vampires are allowed in, come get me, like just wanted to fight back instead of going to sleep. That's her.
I mean,
that's why. I'm about to say.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's a good argument.
I
for
don't
her
know,
being the
man.
worst one.
That's why she's the. That's why she's the worst character.
Like, it's pretty open book closed. That was
ovaries.
She up there.
Shouts out to Tony T for not 1.
Oh man, not again.
Not 2.
Oh man, not again.
Not 3.
Oh man, not again.
But also 4 gifted members.
Oh man, not again.
Then he comes in with a $4.99 super chat to say the Let's Keep It On Time podcast. Wasn't even clever, wasn't even funny. Last 5 to round it out. Shouts out to Asian Moon for $1.99.
The Moon.
Oh damn, Tony sent another one.
Oh man, not
There's
again.
like a lot coming in right now.
What episode of One Piece are you on, Sage?
I don't think I should say that because this community might troll. But I'm far.
854.
Like I almost caught up far. But I feel like this community going to troll, so
My
I'm
gear
freezing
It
chat
might be
for about a couple
854.
hours.
Oh shit.
Shouts out to Jonathan for $1.99. Important things to differentiate villain from antagonist. We'll save it for my stream. These guys don't really know ball. They don't watch movies for real. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Deshaun Primes for $4.99.
He's on fire.
I agree. One-off karate movie villains ain't the same as real saga movie demons. They don't know. But I'm reading the super chat, dog. You don't have to.
We added like 50 caveats.
I'm
to
about to
the
say,
villain.
just because you and your
I
measles
promise you don't
fucking
have to.
all agree that, we're talking about this specific type of villain for a specific franchise. Nigga said his original take was there were no villains before Darth Vader. That was the take at first. Like, what? Jesus Christ.
Listen, I might stream tonight just for the real movie goers. Shouts out
measles
to
or Oblong?
Tony T again.
He's on fire.
Shouts out to Souls Greenheart.
Type
By the way,
shit.
JK Super Chatter, last thing I seen, Luffy beat all piss out of Lucci. Like, beat the shit out of him. And then they went upstairs.
Last 3. JLE50 for $1.99. Have y'all tried THC infused beverages? I'm not an addict.
No.
Beverages? No. I've tried THC. Actually, no, I have. A lot. No, it was CBD. It wasn't THC. My fault.
Wait, did you read the oh, my bad.
Fufu Grits 24 for $10 says
He's on fire.
y'all seen that dude who be rating prawn stars? I think his name is Vontae.
Bruh. He going crazy.
So
he going crazy, bro. He had
the content is he raids of type shit.
He is the Stephen A of the hub. He is breaking down porn stars game as if they just got done in a 7-game series. He legit is a porn analytic.
He breaks it down in like
I heard of that.
terms,
Yes,
right?
he breaks it down in
heard of
sports
that.
terms. Yes, he just did one where he was. I didn't watch the video. I seen the start of the clip. He was breaking down. He said the league has a marketing problem. They're not setting up
That's
the
the
next
one my boy sent
generation.
me.
And he started listing off like up and comers or whatever it is. He said there's one girl, yeah, she's reminds me a lot of Jalen Brunson in Dallas. Not underrated, underappreciated. I was like, yo, this guy is too deep in. Way too deep. Shout out to him.
Hey man, there's a lot of bread to be made in putting things in NBA terms. Shout out Molly. Okay. And shout out me.
Friend of the show. You should get it back on.
Last but certainly not least, I'm not gonna lie. I already have him as the best. Stream is dedicated to him. Shouts out to the one and only our brother Tony Tanar Clark.
Oh man, that
He's on fire.
Look at 500 again. How rich is this guy?
That's a capital T, by the way.
Tinar, put it in your T ass for the Terrell. Tanar Clark becomes the first super chatter in the modern era. Understand what I'm saying? The first super chatter in the modern era to donate $500.
501 chat. That ain't been done
One chat.
since like who the last guy? Maybe Bowman did that.
One
Bowman did that.
super chat. He says, "No hate to the Utes. Your favorite tot is back. I'll rewatch tomorrow, dummy." He didn't even stick around to see. Fuck it, we could cheat him right now. Let's not say anything. Let's not say.
Yeah, we gotta look out for him. You know what I'm saying? He can't miss no content. So it's a sit in now, chat. Sorry.
Tanar, let me say this. We appreciate you. The stuff that I was going to show is going to be definitely copywritten. So, Tanar, what you did saved our bacon. It literally saved our bacon. Tanar, we love you.
Blocked.
Maybe both. The only way we'll know is after the pod. I promise you. I've tried to look. Nothing's happened, but
I feel like you're half serious there.
I
feel like you're half serious there. All right,
That's
cool.
gonna be happening on the burner channel, but then it'll happen on our channel.
Oh, I know all about that. I can tell you about that. Trust me.
Tanar, we dedicate this stream to you. And without further ado, let's get into the ball. BSOLZ sent in a sheet. Get that out of here.
Oh.
I finally get to do what I want to do. Now, this may clap us off of the platform as a whole. We just got to keep our eye out for it. I want to play this clip, and we've got to understand who's right, who's wrong. I got two big guys with me, and Sage. Watch this clip. Pay very close attention. Damo, are you paying attention? Pay attention.
Yes, I'm paying attention.
Expertise. We need your expertise. All right, here we go. You ready? We need to figure out.
Because I'm fat?
Well,
Last night, we ordered a pizza pie.
There was 8 slices.
Okay.
Amongst us two.
So just so you get the visual, I'm sitting here.
Give your honest
Ian's
opinion.
sitting here.
You're right in front of your 4 slices.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So I ate this corner. on
He
the
ate
left
that one
side.
first.
He ate this corner.
I ate
that
this
corner.
one.
Right.
He ate that one.
Yes.
Right.
I ate this one.
Yes.
Right.
He skipped that one.
Maybe I didn't want that. Maybe I wanted
He
the corner.
skipped that
I
one.
went to the corner.
Stood up and took mine.
I didn't stand up nothing because if
He
you
reached
I
across
grabbed the
and he
corner.
took my slice.
Was this corner bigger?
No, it was smaller. As a matter of fact, that's why I took it.
You should have ate the pizza on your table.
I could take it. Pizza I
No,
want.
you
It's
can't.
mine.
That was yours in front of you.
You're wrong.
You chose
You
that
took
side.
my half.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. When
I ate my side. I
This
ate
four,
my
no,
side.
You didn't. This four.
Me.
I had
you,
this side.
Me.
You took. So now I want.
Stay on your side.
Kid, you're pissed.
Stay.
Oh,
I don't
it
know why
might
that
be
made
from
me laugh.
listener.
all right. So, for those that are, not understand what's going on,
I don't know why that was funny.
order the pizza pie. Got slices on me and Sage's side, slices on BSOLZ and Damo's side. Damo takes a slice on his side. I take a slice on my side. BSOLZ takes a slice on his side. Sage skips the slice on his side to grab the middle slice on BSOLZ and Damo's side, on the opposite side of the table. Now, mind you, this is a pizza, so it should be cut equally. Is it wrong to cross that line and eat that slice like that?
Absolutely. I would call Sage a piece of shit to his face if we were all sitting down eating pizza and he dared break the pizza etiquette of reaching across that line and taking the pizza from my side, whether it was smaller or bigger. You're a piece of shit. That guy in the gray, piece of shit.
Damn.
I actually don't disagree with him.
My feelings are hurt. So no cap. Universe timeline Sage. He is dead wrong. I can't cap. I want to cap for the clip, but nah, that nigga dead wrong. Cause it's like, who are you? You know, we got a circle going on. Everything is going in a certain order. When patterns are established and they're working, why break them? You know what I'm saying? We're going clockwise. The 6, then the 7, then the 8. Why are you taking 10? And then the worst part is some of you take 4. So some of you go all the way to the other side. Nah, man. What are you doing, bro? Like you sit there, what, you got the good slice? Now you're better than us? You can't just eat the slice that's in front of you. Now you get to choose the good slices and the bad slices? Out of here. You're wrong.
We gotta grow up. God. I only care about the number of slices you take. I ain't gonna lie. That's it. Like if there's 4 of us, and so let's say there's 8 slices, there's 4 of us. One of us has the audacity to eat 3. I don't give a fuck what order you eat that 3. You took away from one of your guys, and that's the real problem to me.
I think that's like the obvious sin, but you don't have an issue with messing up the rotation?
Nah.
What if I know you're not gonna eat that third slice though? That second slice. What if
I
know
hold on now. You do gotta wait, and if whatever's left, that's free game. Last slice, always call it.
I gotta wait for what?
If Omar, like let's say we know Omar ate early in the day, so everybody ate 2. Omar goes up, he take 1. That ain't somebody else to just sneak in and get that other slice. Maybe he was gonna eat 1, think about it, and get the other slice. That's 2.
But it's a slice that's been sitting on the table for a minute now, and you just grab it.
Now, if everyone ate,
that's fair.
Someone got up, used the bathroom. Someone got up, play 2K. Nobody eating the slice, so that's all you.
Yeah,
no, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. One, everyone, these arbitrary amounts of units of time that the pizza's been sitting there to justify it is crazy. Let me present y'all a situation. There's 8 slices of pizza. We sit down. We get to eating. We all eat slice 1. Some niggas eat slice 1 quicker than others. Some start their second slice. No, ain't nobody racing. Just eat different paces. Some get slice 2 before others get to slice 2. And while somebody might not even get to the second slice, I take a third slice. Let me ask you, Sage, Souls.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
What are y'all gonna do if I eat the third slice?
You're not gonna eat the third slice.
If you want to fight, then that's different. But you're
not getting a third slice. If you don't give back the slice, I'm gonna slap the pizza on the floor so nobody can have the third slice.
Exactly.
Now the pizza's in my mouth.
I know how I need to move around you now. Okay,
that's fine. That's fine.
If it's 8 slices, I'm getting my 2 off rip. I'm getting my 2 off rip. Hell no, bro, I'm good.
We have to claim our pizza. If it's a even,
if Damo moving like this, yes.
If it's an even amount, and see, this is what I'm talking about. And we gotta have these conversations before we link up. Because this would be a real life problem, and it would not be a pod conversation. We'd have to actually talk about if there is an even amount.
Everybody get 2.
If somebody came with, I got a bucket of chicken or whatever, somebody should ask, well, how many pieces is it? And we can claim stuff. Just because I don't eat it initially, I could have been saving it for later.
At some point, you got to claim that you're saving it for later, though. I ain't gonna lie.
The only thing I say is if it's like 2 p.m., if it's like 2 p.m., 1 slice left. Bro, hungry right now. We gonna get dinner anyway because you're not gonna live off your 1 slice. Oh, you gotta ask. You do gotta ask. You do gotta ask. But yeah, you can't be an asshole and be like, what? No. Like if you said no, Damo might got a reason to smack fire to you. I ain't gonna lie.
Ask what? What am I asking?
It's principle for you to ask. But if you said no after the bucket of pizza you had prior to, and then the slice
bucket of pizza,
a bucket of chicken, my fault. Bucket of chicken.
Bucket of
chicken you had and a slice of pizza. You full and you like, I eat the extra slice later. and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, gang, I'm hungry. We gonna go to dinner. Can I have that joint right there? And you say no, you got the right to smack fire out of me. I ain't gonna lie.
But if there's a reason for him to say, all I'm saying is, if it's even and we distribute it, it's the 4 of us. It's not 3 of us. There's an even number of us. It's even. That's even. We understand. We shouldn't even have to really discuss that. Okay, you get 2, you get 4, you get 6, you get the even distribution.
Right.
What the fuck is there? This whole why am I on a time crunch to devour or consume my shit? Maybe I wanted to take a dump before. Maybe I wanted to get on the phone with my girl. I don't know. Maybe I wanted to eat that pizza on the way to the dinner. I just wanted to save that specific thing.
Sound like you want to buy you another slice again. Because if I want to eat the slice, I'm gonna eat the slice.
Wait, no. Someone in the chat typed it.
About what?
Someone in the chat typed it, but now we got a genuine question. We order a 40-piece wing, and let's say I eat 6, Souls eat 10, you eat 10, Omar eat 10. There's 4 wings left. It's like past midnight. You wake up, you go to the fridge, you eating my 4 wings?
Your 4 wings?
Oh, hell.
Go to hell.
He tripping. All right, now he tripping.
Wings.
Now he tripping like shit. Oh, hell
If you didn't explicitly say you claimed them, they ain't yours.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
You
Those
put
are
the
leftovers
wings.
at that point.
You put the wings. We ordered. Wait. We ordered 40 wings.
Come on.
You decided to just leave 4 wings because your stomach little.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
I go to sleep. I wake up. Niggas know how I rock.
I told y'all I'm afraid of Aaron Donald, Miles Garrett, Brock Lesnar.
So now I got the munchies, and you want to tell me if I go and look, am I gonna eat your foot? They not your 4 fucking pieces of chicken.
You owe me a 10 count.
You have to explicitly say that they're your 4.
No, you don't. That's
no. What the fuck?
It takes 2 seconds. Yo, I'm saving this for tomorrow. I bet.
Because it's midnight. If I take a plate of 4 wings, put that bitch in a box, and put that bitch in a little joint, wrap it with the foil or whatever, put it in the thing, and go to my room. Bruh.
What's the point of us getting an even number of the food if we're all not gonna evenly distribute the number of the food? That's what I don't.
I didn't tell you to get 40 wings.
All right, let's go on to the next.
I'd have told you to get 60.
What the? That's still an even. I don't. Let me say this. It doesn't matter. The even number.
Y'all
matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the even number. If it remains an even number, then the expectation is the even number of us distribute the even number of food amongst each other. As long as it's even, it should stay even all the time. If you eat yours, I don't give a fuck if it's 40. We could have.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing it being even because now niggas is talking about niggas can't do math. I don't care that's even. I would have said get more wings because I eat more than fucking 10 wings. So I would have said 40 wings for the 4 of us. It's not enough. Get 60. You got to get more wings because I'm gonna want more than 10.
I ain't gonna lie. Chattertrons. I know y'all gonna be split 50-50 because y'all never 100% on one side. Just to throw in my why I'm right side coin here. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Y'all pussy as hell. You don't crash out for your food. y'all pussy as hell for the wings. Oh hell, that's law. That's unwritten rules. That's in the rules without Jordan and had to read you that rule. Don't fuck with thy Negroes or wings. Should be right there. Y'all crazy.
Sage, I'm gonna pick the 4 wings up. I'm gonna come to your door.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta die.
I'm gonna open, I'm gonna open the door, eating the wings. Nigga,
you
what we
gotta
on?
Die. You might gotta die because I ain't gonna lie. Hey man,
what?
And when I bring out this street sweeper,
you gonna be
that's what I'm saying, bro. I ain't gotta fight there no more.
Let's keep going. Next week, and we need to establish this now. So I really didn't know this about this podcast. We gotta establish it now. This Friday, Superman comes out. Has anybody purchased their tickets yet, or no?
Already bought my tickets.
Already seen it.
I'm on. You gotta go to the theater to see some of these movies. I'm over here watching the movie through this. Y'all see this?
I can't judge him, man. I literally cannot judge him.
Who said I watched it at home?
Where did you watch it? You got invited to a movie premiere?
Private theater, yes.
Get dunked on. Dama with a clean sweep. Dama with a clean sweep.
So how does it end?
Oh, you want me to spoil it? Bad. So when crypto,
This is how don't would have been spoiled. It don't would have been spoiled. It.
No, I was waiting for us to talk about it so I could spoil it. Y'all know I spoiled the fuck out of movies.
Let me say this.
He might not be trolling. Just in case.
Let me say this. Because it's coming out a Friday. What is the timetable? Is it next pod? Next Monday, like the Monday after.
Before I spoil it for people?
And before we have the conversation as a whole.
Yeah, next pod. Y'all got till Monday.
Not Monday, the pod after.
Oh, yeah. Obviously the pod after it comes out.
Yeah.
Pod after. Okay. That's perfectly fine.
I'm doing this for the people that muted. You good. Come back. You good.
So the reason why I bring that up, and all this is, our starter conversation. The reason why I bring that up is because in this heightened political climate, people are discovering things that they've never discovered about Superman before. And they are discovering that Superman is, in fact, an alien, an illegal alien.
Well,
it's muted.
Is it muted?
Oh, I can't hear it. Wait, is my stage is muted?
It's the wrong one. It's the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm about to say I can't hear it.
I got it up twice.
And I went to the Yankees at Mets game yesterday at Citi Field. Go Yanks! And you should see the people sitting for the national anthem for God Bless America. It's really just, I can't believe that we've come down to that. And I don't know. We don't go to the movie theater to be lectured to and to have somebody throw their ideology onto us. I wonder if it'll be successful.
You know what it says on his cape? MS-13.
Wow. Is it superimposed or it actually says that? It is super. Just on the knuckles. One more thing is up next.
This is Fox News coming out reporting after James Gunn had come out and said, Superman is an immigrant. He's actually he's an alien. He is in fact an illegal alien.
Superman's an illegal. Oh, hell no, not in my country, damn it.
What until they hear about Goku? Oh,
Go.
That's not Superman. That's a super illegal. I'm like, whoa. All right now.
You're telling me
is there a super ice in the movie?
Yeah, we call that Kryptonian. That's super ice. All right, bro.
There's truly nothing to get out of that.
Now where you go?
I just wanted to
super.
I truly just wanted to get that out there.
What the hell, bro?
Yeah, what the hell? Next quick thing.
We are in summertime. We are in summertime, boy.
Next quick thing. Never talked about it. Double XL freestyles are out. Arguably the best freestyle we've ever heard in our lives. The breakdowns of this have been crazy.
Ian? Yeah.
Go on and mute this.
I was thinking the same thing, Sage. Fuck it.
Yeah, screw
it. Talk that shit, white boy.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today. Always gonna be money. Always gonna be hoes. Always gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me. He ain't always getting high. What happened to him? And what happened to you? I'm the same I was. I'm just getting paid with a few more habits now. Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Damn, I got this dime bitch. She just want to be my friend. Damn, you don't think Flo Rida here is going down for real? Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm on timing, bitch. You don't know what time it is? Oh, okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, okay. Plug like goddamn. You really want every flavor? Oh, okay. You want round in, but you want to come crying, bitch? Oh, okay. Damn. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Damn, I'm feeling like 50 Cent. Bitch, I'm in the club. Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Damn, kiss me through the phone, suck me through the cell. Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel.
Now,
That's the generation we at.
I was warned about this freestyle multiple times. And let me say, it's not as bad as y'all made it out to be. It's Ian. I I don't know if y'all haven't heard an Ian song before or know what Ian music sounds like, but it's Ian. Like I don't know what y'all expect. So I'm not mad at this at all. Like someone in the chat just said it. It's low-key catchy. And that's all it takes. I don't know if y'all expected some rapidy rap bars from Ian of all people. He was just gonna vibe. He was just gonna vibe. I like it.
Take a Ian song, get rid of the auto-tune, get rid of the beat, and that's what it sounds like. I don't know if he's like new to y'all. I don't know. It is catchy. Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Yeah. Been stuck in my head. So
it reminds me that this is the generation of people that grew up, decided to, you know, get careers and stuff. In this case, we have a rapper because the old as hell. So the fact that generation has grown up and now they in XXL is kind of cool. But in terms of the freestyle compared to others, it might hold up because some people can't freestyle. But in terms of general, it's all right. Outside the gimmick, maybe because I heard too many people rap that gimmick for like years. Like that's an old gimmick to me. So for some of you, maybe that's your first time hearing it. But it was cool. It was cool. I like the creativity. I like the fact that it's probably obviously a freestyle.
It's because you didn't really listen to the words, but that's why I have real takes here.
Oh, yeah.
Kendrick that, but it's time to put some respect on Ian's name because this man has dropped his XXL freestyle and it's pure poetry. I'm gonna break this down for you guys bar for bar because I don't think you'll be able to comprehend the storytelling here, the similes, the metaphors, the history behind this. It's crazy. Strong opening there, a callback to West Side Story with these guys standing around snapping like they're the Jets. Clearly loves his Broadway. Let's move on.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today. Always gonna be money. Always gonna be hoes. Always gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama.
Now, I don't know if you guys caught that, but he's saying he's ready to turn himself down in at the station, like the police station, because he made a killing. So, like, he committed a murder, but also he made a lot of money, which he thinks is always going to be there along with the women, etc. Some people might listen to Ian rap and say, I'm not quite sure the money is always going to be there, but they're just haters.
No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me. Ian always getting high. What happened to him? Ian, what happened to you? I'm the same I was. I'm just getting paid with a few more habits now.
Here's Ian, who's from the gutter, from the mud, talking about he can't get comfortable, and before he had money, he wasn't worried about anything, etc. Something I'd love to hear Ian dive into even deeper. It could be a concept for a whole album. He could talk about his unique experience with the Jesuit College Preparatory School of Dallas and the struggle there. That raw trauma that can propel an artist to greatness when they're paying $26,350 a year for high school.
Oh, shit. Here we go again. Damn, I got this dime bitch. She just want to be my friend. Damn, you don't think Flo Rida here is going down for real? Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel.
When Ian says, "all shit, here we go again," he's actually referencing a meme that's a deep cut. Goes on to talk about how he's being friend-zoned by an attractive lady, and then he says, damn, you think Flo Rida here, it's going down for real. This is where you gotta really dig to understand what Ian is getting at, because Flo Rida does have a popular song where one of the main talking points is going down. So when he says down, it's a reference to the song that also says down. Perhaps when he
Did you get that, BSOLZ, the first time? Or
Yes, I did.
Okay, I just wanted to.
says Jesus Take the Wheel, he's referencing the Carrie Underwood classic, Jesus Take the Wheel, because he is in fact too toasted to be operating a motor vehicle.
I'm on time and bitch, you don't know what time it is? Oh, okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, okay. Play like goddamn. You really want every flavor? Oh, okay. You want round then, but you want to come crying, bitch? Oh, okay.
And here just gives us a little taste of his lifestyle. His romantic partner has a headache, so no coitus for Ian. And then he does in fact smoke weed, and his plug is wondering if he wants all the flavors. So that's pretty crazy. Strap up because Ian is about to go God mode.
Damn. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Damn, I'm feeling like 50 Cent. Bitch, I'm in the club. Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Damn, kiss me through the phone. Suck me through the cell. Damn, I'm a little too hot for this. Jesus, take the wheel.
This is where the references truly start flying. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Nelly had a song about it being hot and clothes coming off. Probably a deep cut reference there. Then he says he's 50 Cent because he's in the club. May not have pieced this together, but 50 Cent had a song called In the Club about being in the club. So Ian,
y'all got that?
I honestly didn't even know about 50 Cent making music.
Yeah.
is saying he's also in the club like 50 Cent. Now, Britney shit, oops, I hit again. Britney Spears, of course, oops, I did it again. So there's some similarity there. It says, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit, we the best. DJ Khaled literally says we the best. So when Ian says we the best, it's the same thing. Rolling hella deep, I feel like Adele. You guys might remember the Adele song Rolling in the Deep. Damn, kiss me.
What the fuck?
No, I'm just saying.
I thought he froze. My
I
bad.
just wanted to make sure we did. Are we getting that?
Yeah.
Okay. If you didn't miss it the first time, I'm gonna let this last part play.
Kiss me through the phone, suck me through the cell. It seems Ian has given up trying to work the artist into the bar. This is a reference to the Soulja Boy song, which of course is called Kiss Me Through the Phone. Because Ian is a brilliant storyteller, he brings it full circle. He's once again too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel. Jokes aside,
I was wrong, and I can say that again.
This one doesn't hit like the other time. Pause needed.
Rap is in a much better place. A much better place. A much better place than what I once thought it was going to be. Damo, you hate white men.
Got it out the gutter, out the mud.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again.
Nah, that's like a real genre. He's trolling, but that's a real thing.
Damo, you don't got nothing?
I don't understand why everybody wants to troll or be obtuse about what's going on. If you want to hear a certain style of rap or kind of rap or have a certain expectation, there are artists on this list that fit that. We are in 2025. Everybody's not lyrical, miracle, spiritual. Everybody's not going to give you a Boss Man D-Lo flow. There's people for that. I don't think this list is bad at all. I don't think Ian's freestyle was bad at all. It's exactly what I expected from Ian. Not gonna lie. So if you have higher expectations, that's probably on you.
Nobody in chat agrees with you right now. There's even one that says Ian is better than Mac Miller. Let's
I do not care.
Let's keep going because you just wow. Let's get into some other rap shit. Okay. Yeah, you just don't.
I definitely have started listening to a couple of them dudes. Not gonna lie.
I mean, some of them are none of them are as good as Ian, of course.
Yeah,
but you know, it can get some spins.
Yeah.
Over the weekend,
damn,
somebody who is much worse than Ian dropped a song. This is Drake's. Oh, this is the lead single for the new album.
Mm-hmm.
I have not heard it yet, but I do know about a certain line in it. Is it fire chat? Pause if needed, and that's only pause because of what that question usually entails.
If this is the lead single, then no. Now I just let me stop because I did not know this was the lead single.
It was like a stream too, wasn't it? I seen the premiere.
Did they ever just outright say it's like this is a lead single? I don't think he ever said it was a lead single, but
it's something.
People always expect whatever the first songs you drop before your album, people expect to be the lead singles of that album. The stuff you're putting music videos behind and everything before the album comes out, that's typically what a lead single would
After
be.
a wave of its fire, the wave of mid came through. Yep, it's interneted. it's interneted, man. I love the internet sometimes, bro.
So I went and I'm gonna play some of it, but I heard it as a snippet. There's a specific line in it, and I'm gonna play the specific line. Go there. If we get clapped, we get clapped. This shit is ass to me personally. This is just me. Here we go. God, I'm not ready.
I'm back in your city tonight, walking around my
head. Don't play the visual.
Huh?
Just don't play the visual. It's just audio should be fine.
I saw bro end up pop out with Denver and did Ryan Gangsta's headlines. It feels like nobody's there until you start giving out.
Just want to play that part again because that was the diss.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
I'm back in your city tonight, walking around my head high. I saw bro end up pop out with Denver and did Ryan Gangsta's headlines. It feels
it's like the third time he's dissed them.
And people can listen to the whole thing. I'm pretty sure everybody heard the whole thing. What'd y'all think of the song in its entirety? Just as a quick warm up, I guess. Oh God, it's fucking garbage. Nobody. Somebody thought it was. Damo, you thought it was good?
I haven't heard the song. I don't know.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, you haven't?
No,
Yeah,
I
was saving it for tonight's stream.
I'm about to say, yeah, I heard the clip of it. I haven't heard the song.
Fuck
yeah, actually, I hate to. Damn, I thought I'd be the odd man out. Yeah, I was saving it for my tonight's stream.
I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you love.
But nah,
asking me.
My bad. I keep pressing the space bar. I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. I just I don't think we need to do that. I don't think we need to do that, man.
We can play some of it. We can play some of it. Bro.
No. How did it feel? Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go.
The purpose of this song is to talk about people that have switched up on them.
Right.
How can some people I love stand by some people who tried me?
For no favor, let's go. Let's go, let's go. It's love for my brothers and debt to a traitor. Let's go. She might decide to say no to me now, but say yes to me later. Let's go.
It's love for my brothers and death to the traitors.
Asking me how did it feel? Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go. Hey.
There's a beat switch because that's a quintessential thing in hip hop now.
Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Yeah. Niggas get punched in the face with some TLC shit on the dead guys. Some TLC shit cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice pack for your left eye.
Don't leave me in control of this shit.
On the dead guys. Some TLC shit cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight, walking around my head high. I saw bro end up pop out with Denver and did Ryan Gangsta's headlines. It feels like nobody's there until you start giving out two tones. And nobody cares until they in front of your tombstone. Y'all been on that type of timing for too long. Iceman, Tiffany, Bluestones. I done made plenty shit right at a two-wrong shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Have we heard enough?
I ain't hear shit. I was muted.
I mean, again,
oh my God, my PC. What the hell? Oh, my PC.
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard a lot of people talking about how bad the song is or how bad shit is. Listening to it first, listen. What are y'all niggas' expectations? I don't know what y'all are expecting listening to music. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know what people walk in like expecting to hear. But man, this sounds like Drake in 2025 to me. Like, this sounds on par of what I expected to hear.
Yeah, like I said, I muted off rip, but I'll say that that's just the internet, brother. Like, literally, when I asked how it was, once 10 people said it's fire, 10 people then said it was ass. If that's hyperbole, maybe it was like legitimately 5-6 people that said it was fire back to back. Then 5-6 people came out the woodwork and typed it was mid back to back. That's just how it goes, bro. They expect every artist to just, I don't even know. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping because I don't even know what y'all expect. Y'all kind of just, if it's not Kendrick, y'all kind of just dick ride.
That shit was
Crazy.
fire to me. I don't know what y'all talking about, but
It just depends on what you're listening to music for. That was some vibey ass shit. That was some shit. I mean, I don't expect that to be some
fire though.
That shit passed the car test to me. No cap.
I'm not gonna call it fire. It's cool. Shit is cool. It's okay for things to be cool. Now, I'm seeing people in the chat say it's mid. Maybe we have different definitions of cool and mid. And Cardiac brought up, expectations are not an indicator of quality. For me, it is. If I walk in with a certain expectation of something, if you can meet that expectation or exceed it, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be happy. If you fall short of that expectation, I'm gonna say it's trash, especially depending on the people we talking about. I have context of who Ian is and what kind of music Ian makes. If you don't meet the expectation of Ian, like, all right, buddy, that's trash. If Drake in 2025 has there's a certain expectation I have with Drake now in his later years. The Fall from Grace is crazy, but there's a certain expectation to a Drake song. Guess what? From what I heard, it was fine to me. That's cool. I'm just not getting hate from everybody else. That's what I said. I don't know what y'all were expecting. I don't know what passes the cool radar or good radar because y'all like a lot of bullshit. Y'all got M tripping.
I think Drake.
Y'all like M tripping. What are we talking
Drake
about?
Unironically has gotten slightly underrated over time in 2025 at least. But I mean, yeah, nah. People just be hating nowadays. That's how it goes.
I mean. And just different expectations. You know what it is? And not that I've said this about Drake before. I've said this about Drake. I think especially when people weren't well versed into like a bunch of different music types, Drake was the cool medium, right? He introduced you to the Houston sound, introduced you to the Detroit sound, introduced you to some of the Afrobeat sounds, introduced you to some R&B or whatever the case may be, introduced you to a lot of that stuff. Now that you have real artists from those areas that sound like artists from those areas, are you listening to Drake or are you listening to the real artists from those areas? Like, do I want to hear, and it's not, it's because I like Boss Man D-Lo, I'm just going to use this as an example. Do I want to hear, if Boss Man D-Lo is like a Florida Southern country rapper, whatever the case may be, brag rap or whatever, do I want to hear Boss Man D-Lo or do I want to hear Drake's rendition of Boss Man D-Lo? So do I want to hear Drake talk about being snaked by all these other rappers in this? Or do I want to hear somebody who's actually, who I perceive to be like a hard rapper or whatever the case may be, or whatever sound he's imitating at the moment?
What sound do you think he was imitating with that song?
I think that was a mix up and an amalgamation of like 3 different sounds. And I think that they try. I don't know what the beat switches are for at this point.
That sounds like one new sound at that point. If you're mixing 3-4 different sounds in one song.
Yeah, but have you ever walked into Baby's like?
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's just Drake. Based on like the tidbits I did hear before, I was like, nah, fuck it. It sounded like just Drake kind of just being Drake, essentially blending a bunch of shit and making his own sound. If anything,
and that's fine, and I can even agree with that. That's what I was just gonna say. Have you ever watched kids? It's early in the morning, the kids kind of get away from you, and then all you hear in your kitchen is a bunch of pots and pans clacking and clanging. He just sounds like a bunch of babies on pots.
I think he sounded like that.
That's what you heard with that song?
Yeah, I think that applies to songs like AMT. That applies to songs like what's that song that the UK Drake, all the UK Drake songs. I think that applies to stuff like that. I don't think it applies to a song.
It really, in reality, it sounded like something I would not go to. Like if people are saying that I'm harsh right now, it just doesn't sound like something that interests me. It didn't sound like it was anything good. It sounds like he's even bored. I don't like when people try to force the rapidy rap, get hit with the chili pack with the left eye. Ooh, the TLC bar. Oh God, they're only around when rollies are around or when graves are around. I'm getting snaked in the industry. It just,
What do you want to
What do you
say?
want
Jesus
from him?
Christ.
I
What do you want to say?
What do you want Drake to do? Like,
I ain't gonna
okay,
lie, dog.
he's
I ain't
not
gonna lie.
doing
Yeah,
what you want.
just
What do you want
don't
him to
like
do?
that
What
nigga.
would be like,
That's
oh my God,
perfectly
Drake put
fine,
out
but
fire
you
right
gotta,
now.
I gotta keep the same energy. You gotta say you just don't like the nigga.
We like Drake. We really like Drake. I think all of us collectively like Drake. For real. That's not everybody has everybody as much as people say this. Actually, this might be the first year where it's not for me, but everybody likes Drake to the point where he's still gonna be your top 3 artists listened to at the end of the year. Probably not recently because he hasn't put out anything recently enough to put it in there, but that still remains true. I do believe that. Ultimately, somebody said victim rap. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I just want to hear you move past this situation, not make songs about what happened, how you've been snaked in. Just make music. Just move past this. Stop talking about it. Let's get on one beat. Maybe let's get back to the Afro beats. Let's stick to one beat, gang. I'm tired of the beat switches.
I am tired of beat switches. I give you
But
that.
what if he likes the beat switches? You were saying, oh, it just sounds like he's doing other stuff from other people.
You're asking me what I like. He like that. I don't like that. We just talking about what the fuck we like. I don't like that shit.
Okay, I just don't understand the.
You don't think his last collab album was I moved on from it? Like the last album was not recalling a bunch of
songs
shit.
for you wasn't
listen
anything.
to a Party Next Door album.
Okay, so you don't know what you want from him.
I'm not saying. He's saying. I mean,
he has a lot of songs.
It's just complaints
said,
about Drake.
What the what?
I mean, he just put a project out where he essentially moved. Well, no, I'm not saying move past it. I'm gonna say, why does he have to move past it? Nigga raps about his fucking life.
I'm trying to get the party
You
lit.
just asked me what I want, and then you saying why?
I didn't ask you anything. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I did. I asked you, what do you want from Drake? You said, I want him to move on past this. He drops an album where he moved past it. You think I'm gonna listen to Party Next Door?
You just acknowledge
also.
Well, he can make a project. I mean, again, this is about a moment in his life. If you don't like this, cool. There'll be plenty of other songs where he doesn't address this, and you're not going to listen to it. Like you just said, why would I listen to Party Next Door? He dropped the whole album where he didn't address the shit at all.
When this album,
you got me sound like Aubrey Angel, dog.
It's gonna be because it's gonna be an album. It's gonna be an album that comes out when the solo album comes out, and it doesn't feature any of this, or maybe it has some little features with 21 Savage and he's rapping like some other shit. Then cool, that's perfectly fine. One, I don't like Party Next Door, so that's a me thing. That's gonna be it. Two, he did talk about it on the album, did he not?
He talks about it to a certain degree, but I don't think anybody outside of Kendrick stans, and I do mean stans, would say that album is about the rap beef. That no,
whoever said yes so fast. What
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like
whoever said yes.
The people that are frame one, yes, thank you. You're like,
and also, I feel like Party wasn't involved enough in the album.
That album is not nearly about the beef more than it is about just other genres of music and literally like
when I first listened to it, it was like, damn, this is just a Drake album with like 4 Party Next Door features.
And from my understanding, that's what the collab. It's similar to the collab album with 21 Savage, where it was just a lot of Drake and not a lot of 21 Savage. But ultimately, I'm not listening to anything Party Next Door. So that's that portion. He's put out if you want to put a bow on that portion, he's put out stuff that I don't like because I just don't like Party Next Door. I personally don't like Party Next Door. If he's on the album talking about the woe is me, then that's also trash. I don't want to hear that. And then the song where the thing that is supposed to be post the Party Next Door, we've moved past the beef, da 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 da. All right, what did I miss? Now you're just talking about the beef. I don't want to hear that either. That sounds like trash. Me, get back to the hard shit. What are we doing? This is not hard. And if you play this in the car, and I only think you're saying that now, BSOLZ, because I think you're only saying that now just because it's the newest thing out right now. Brother, in 2 months, you is not going to be playing this mess in the car.
Watch.
I'm not going to lie. I thought about like
the fucking wedding and this is playing.
What did I miss? Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally was thinking about like the non like second channel shit, and I was thinking about doing like a music thing. And one of the ideas that I have in my phone is listening to like how is Drake in 2020? Like, is he just about the rap beef? Is he this guy that is completely awful? Other things of that nature. He's like elite hit or miss right now for me personally, if I have to talk about him, because there'd be some shit that I'm not listening to, dog. But he'll, like, for example, For All the Dogs, when it initially released, cool album. That part 2, that deluxe shit where you got Evil Ways, The Shoe Fits, You Broke My Heart, that shit all slaps to me, for example. As far as him talking about the beef, though, I got a hot take. Man, he is dragging it, but I don't blame that. I don't blame that nigga. The entire industry, niggas that you qualify as friends, niggas that like, and niggas that you thought were your brother that you fuck with, they all fall back. They all switch sides. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. He is dragging it. I ain't gonna say he's not dragging it, but I ain't mad at it.
Well,
let's make it on fire.
Let's get into the real meat and potatoes of the conversation, because we really don't give a damn about the song. The song is a song is a song. Who really gives a fuck?
Now, he definitely lost the beef and shit, but
the conversation truly is about the beef, and who better to look for insight on the beef than Jaleel White?
Supposedly, LeBron goes to the Kendrick concert, and obviously Drake feels very betrayed. I can't figure out, unless something happened behind the scenes before that, why does he go to that concert knowing everyone's going to be like, unless you're trying to make a point that you don't like your friend anymore.
There are some celebrities who are drawn to what's hot. No different than any regular. It's like, yo, that's hot. That's hot. Yeah. I gotta be near that. And then there's another celebrity that is drawn to what serves them on a human level. Like, I don't care if that's hot. Does that serve me? Do I belong in that room? How does that serve me? I'm gonna let you extract from that what you want, but it clearly answers.
That makes sense.
It clearly answers your question. I think he was drawn to what was extremely hot.
Right.
Yeah. At the time.
It's almost like you couldn't. You're saying like it was almost like there's a version where he might not have been able to help it. Like, how could I miss this?
No, I said there's different celebrities.
Yeah.
Right. I said there's somebody. I'm a different person. It doesn't make one better than the other. It's just you got to recognize we all have different personalities. And I'm saying, like, there's certain people, I don't care how hot their event is. If I don't jive with what they are, I ain't going in there.
Right.
All right. Like, it could be the hottest thing going, but if what they stand for is just not what represents me, or we have a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
You know, like they mistreated somebody that I know, or this, you know what I'm saying, or then I'm just not going to go.
Right.
But there's another professional public figure that's the hottest spot to be. I'm going to be.
So this is
played Urkel too well, bro. I can't help but not take him seriously, bro. My fault. Go ahead.
This is in reference to specifically in the super chats. Fine, we'll read them in a second. This is in reference to LeBron James going to the pop out, the Kendrick Lamar pop out, and he's saying that he's just alluding to the fact that LeBron James may be one of those celebrities that is going to the most popular event, and the other one is a celebrity who is saying that I'm not going to those things that are serving or that aren't serving me. How did you feel about the diss, and is there any validity to what Steve is saying? Damn, we have LeBron haters in the.
I'm gonna say, no, there is no validity to what the fuck Jaleel White has to say about this right now. And let me say it to any fucking dweeb that is genuinely knocking LeBron when none of you clown ass niggas know anything about LeBron. Does anyone know if LeBron and Kendrick were also friends? Like, surprise, surprise, the basketball player was friends with both rappers.
You mean when they were making songs together?
Oh my God.
Even said it.
Like this petty ass high school drama y'all try to spill. Oh, LeBron's a snake. Shut up, you freaking virgin. What? This isn't unemployed news. This is I don't get pussy news. Niggas concerned about LeBron popping up at a Kendrick Lamar pop out, a different pop out event. Like, who the fuck cares, buddy? Did he say certified lover boy certified? Because that's when it gets disrespectful. At that point, we're not friends. I don't know. I don't know. But if you ain't got the clip of him doing that, what are we talking? He can go up there and crip walk with the best of them. Who cares?
I'm not gonna lie. Even if he said that, dog, that'd be a conversation between him and Drake. That ain't a conversation for any of you niggas. LeBron, fun fact, I'm with Damo here. he might just like music. Even if he's not friends with either of them, he might just like rap music. And I don't know about y'all. I get it. I'm the Cole guy. BSOLZ makes jokes for me liking Corday as well. So judge my music taste with
Not
a
anymore.
grain
I
of
like
salt.
Corday, man.
What? Oh, now you like Corday. Judge my music taste with a grain of salt. But hey, I'm so happy I'm not either a K-Bot or an Aubrey Angel because goddamn, dog, some people like damn near all the songs that dropped. I know that's like for a lot of you, but some people like damn near all the songs that dropped. So the fact that LeBron James is caught listening to one does not believe he is waving the K-Bot flag. Now, if Drake takes that personally, I can understand that because, hey, gang, that Buddy is sitting up here calling me a peed. That's kind of crazy. If he had an issue with it, he got an issue with it. Is he dragging it? Mm-hmm. But I'm not mad at him for dragging. Again, the whole world calling you a peed, the whole industry, all your friends is turning against you. Oh, I'm crashing out. I understand it from Drake's perspective. As a rap fan, he is dragging it. And I think it's open but closed, personally.
Dama, who would you say is like your internet enemy? Like if you were to name one.
Chalk.
Look, he could name a couple.
Fuck that nigga. Chalk DF. Let's stay there.
So let's say Chalk boots up a stream saying "fuck Dama," and then you tune in. You're watching, cool. You see BSOLZ in there. Super chat $200. Yo, what's good, Chalk? Salute. You gon' how would you feel? Just how would you feel?
That's a crazy situation.
I'm calling your phone immediately.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
You would know, the world would know how I felt if some goofy shit like that happened. But I feel like there's no correlation because you've never came off as a Chalk guy. You're not a DF disciple. So I would be very taken aback to find out that you're trying to donate to Chalk.
But has LeBron put out that he's a Kendrick guy, like publicly?
I'm pretty sure you can find a clip of him rapping some Kendrick words wrong.
Poetic justice don't count. That's both.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Somebody searched up his tweets, and he has a tweet going back to what is this 12? I think I'm looking at it now. He's got a tweet that goes back to 12 or 14. 12, where shouts out to homies, Kendrick Lamar, and then just a bunch of other rappers.
W pool chat.
Like it sounds like he's got some there, and then I think he's also got. I mean, of course, he's got some Drake stuff as well. I can go back.
Before you go, I just think for me, it would just depend on like what Drake thought Kendrick and LeBron's relationship was like beforehand. Like if LeBron actually fucked with Kendrick and Drake didn't know, then that's on Drake. But if like LeBron was talking to Drake behind the scenes, like they're brothers and you know that's you're my guy for real. Yeah, I don't blame him for feeling betrayed and throwing a shot at a rap song.
What was LeBron supposed to say? And on top of that, if LeBron did come out and say something when everybody was calling Drake whatever, it would have made it worse.
I think my whole thing, and there's some other things to read. We can take this in a couple of different directions, but my whole thing. Oh, Mark sent it in. Mark. Shout out to producer Mark in the background.
Listen to some music for our team, and for me, just locking in even more. Got an opportunity, to listen to some music, last few days, and obviously, good friend of mine, Kendrick, blessed me, with that album that just dropped. So I can even lock in with that, kind of use that as motivation going forward. So shout out Kendrick, Top Dog, everybody over there at TDE, making that great music. So, appreciate it, man. Everything is love. And, it's going to be a great stretch run for our ball club, for our team. And, looking forward to seeing all y'all, either in the queue or for our
this is some Cleveland stink because he said the Q. Yeah. All I'm saying is, one to what Urkel said. I think that it is very interesting to specifically say those comments about LeBron when they are like the story for Drake. Like to say that, oh well, he looks for things that are popular and then he goes to those things and that's where he is. That is like literally what everybody thinks about Drake. It's visible about Drake from beginning to the end. It's literally the tail on Drake. So I think that that's very interesting to kind of say that and then allude it to being LeBron James. Now, they both could be the same type of dude. Hey, I go to something that's popular. You go to something that's popular. We're both popular. We're just going to each other. That's perfectly fine as well. When the popular dude switches up, you can't be mad because you would switch up too as also the dude that looks to go to things that are popular. And case in point would be Drake smashing or attempting to smash Wayne's chicks. So I don't know, but no, for real though. But so I don't know. I don't know the extent of their actual friendship. We can just do a bunch of speculating. The only friends that we know for real LeBron to have seem to be like basketball guys, like guys that actually play basketball. His homies from back in the day from high school, Mav, brother is escaping my name. That is the agent. Rich Paul, Chris Paul, Wade, Mello, Bosch, like these types of dudes. These guys that come from the basketball space. Jay-Z is obviously his friend. We don't have to, do any discourse there. But if both of them are two sides of the same token, why are you mad when the token does the same thing that you would do? That's where I'm confused. And the diss was kind of whack. That's my take on it. I know people are not gonna like that. I just feel like he just said it. Again, he's just saying stuff to say stuff, talking about niggas that's not gonna respond. Okay, I guess. Again, keep it pushing, brother.
Wasn't it the at my crib looking at women line or whatever that was supposed to be aimed at LeBron? Is that the line that was the LeBron diss or
no? It was the pop out.
Oh, that was just the pop out line was the LeBron diss. Oh.
There might have been another one.
I said there was another line when he was like at my crib looking at women. I thought that was the LeBron diss.
No, the universally accepted LeBron diss is the pop out line. I saw bro went to the pop out with them, but been dick riding gang since headlines. What did I miss? Headlines being the Drake song.
Yeah.
Which came out
2010, 2009, maybe 2011?
2011 or something like that. I don't know. Brother. I just, if it's that serious, let's have some conversations. Both of y'all sweet. Not both of y'all sweet. We know which side we on over here. But I guess that does bring us to the real question. Listen, man, you only got one option, Drake or Bron. Don't play around with it. You got to pick a side. You get to erase one of their legacies off the face of the map. You erasing LeBron's or you erasing Drake's?
Erase Drake.
This is a thought? I'm about to say, what the fuck?
Put in that context, I thought I could get away with it because, LeBron's like 45, so fuck it. I'll take Drake, but erasing discographies? Yeah.
BSOLZ, you're thinking about this?
Nah, I'm getting rid of Drake. Man. I like basketball too much. Now, will I be listening to Drake like some people listen to R. Kelly? Absolutely.
No. This is just, it doesn't exist.
You can't listen anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I still pick LeBron, unfortunately.
Hey, man.
Oh, no. I got to listen to more Bruno Mars. Oh, no. I got to listen to more The Weeknd. Oh, you'll be fine, Souls.
There's two.
No. I got to watch Steph Curry. Man, fuck out of here. What?
Steph Curry don't even ring off if ain't no Bron.
I'm about to say, that don't even remotely hit the same.
Steph Curry do not ring off if it ain't no Bron. Well, he gonna be Steph Curry in the finals versus DeMar DeRozan. Jason Tatum gets to a finals quicker, I guess.
I'm on y'all side, man. Don't make me turn.
I just don't. I don't know any world where there is an argument. There's too much. There's too much music. There's. I'm trying to think. Is there an artist? First of all, for Bron, no. Is there an artist in which I'm just like, man, we gotta keep them for real, for real. There's a lot of rap out there. There's a lot of music out there. And again, maybe this is just me. I'm gonna be hateful. Drake is imitation after a certain point. Once we get the real of it,
buddy.
Yo, that is just not true.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about? He acknowledges that it's imitation. Why do we have to do that?
Oh my God.
Why do we have to do that?
Next topic, man.
Why do we have to act as if Drake hasn't acknowledged, yo, man? The patois record, the Afro beats records, the dance hall records. Once you figure out that Controller is not a good Afrobeat song, a dance hall song, whatever the case may be.
What if I told you I don't listen to Afrobeat songs? So Controller is fine for me. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Once you figure out, oh damn, there's better sounding Controllers.
I won't find that out because who the fuck plays Afrobeats music on my stations? I don't listen to that shit.
And with that,
I listen to it because it's Drake.
That sounds like an addition to my Rolodex. Why I gotta take away from it?
Type shit.
You wouldn't listen to it. You wouldn't listen to it.
I would. I listen to Controller.
You listen to Controller in 2025?
Baby. Yeah.
I need a one dance. I definitely be on my old Drake kicks. Like, if I know I got a car ride, I'm listening to the old album all the way through.
Neither of what y'all both just sang was Controller, so that's how I know y'all don't listen to Controller.
I just brought up one thing. With.
I didn't bring. I said Controller.
He said Controller.
I know. Damo said another song.
Thank you, Souls.
Oh wow! Okay. We got a lot of super chats to read. Where is all the Oh my gosh! I hope I can scroll back up.
Did you lose them?
I got the 250s. Hold up.
What is the point of having the viewer activity if it's not? Let me try to refresh this real quick.
Yeah, I only got the 250s.
Oh God.
This is why he ain't want to run point.
No, this is why I stopped taking pictures because I was like, oh, okay, I could do it this way. Shout out to Ron Jacks 070 for 199 that says, measles over buckers in terms of offensive slurs. I don't know how I should think about that. I don't know what I should do with that. Jonathan for 199 says, thoughts on SGA getting the 2K26 cover?
Good for him. That shit is ass though.
The cover's ass?
Yeah, and the Tatum one is ass before y'all start. They're both ass.
Is it even the official cover though?
I think so.
You know what's crazy? And I've been wanting to, I promise you, I've been wanting to make this. Oh, I see it. It is here.
What's a hardcover?
Damo.
That's all I will ask. What's the last hardcover?
People are caring about stuff that they've never cared before and literally hold no bearing or weight to anything. They just complain to complain. They complain to complain. Somebody said I'm making an Al Horford cover. Dog. The reason why is because somebody the other day was like, yo, the home team announcers for this team is so annoying when I watch the basketball game. I thought to myself, it never even really dawns on me to actively like listen to the color commentators commentate. It never does. I just like I've trained my ear to just turn it off. Not like I'm actively listening. I'm just talking about I've literally trained.
No. I know what you mean. I never got that.
I never got it.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're here. The 2K cover is ass. What makes it ass? What's a good cover?
I can make it in 5 seconds in Photoshop like I did last year.
So a hard to make cover is a good cover.
Yeah.
Okay, but
harder than that.
So what was the last good cover?
I think 22 was really good.
Was that the Dame or Luka? That was Dame.
That was
Or
the
Luka?
Luka one, but they also had special editions with KD, Dirk, and Kareem. 23 was hard. I like 23. That was D-Book on the cover. Like, this is a recent thing. Like I like the recent covers prior to 24. I actually like 24 as well. Literally everything up to like 25 was the first ass one in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
So this is the, and I don't Photoshop. I don't do any sort of Photoshop. This is the 24 cover.
Yep.
And you feel like you couldn't do this in Photoshop?
They literally use the same in the one with the close up of Kobe. You can see the feet of the dunking Kobe. Like they literally pasted over the same photo for one of the editions, which is crazy.
Concept was still fire, and it would take more than 5 seconds.
I just, and it's not just, it's really not just even you. This is just something that sparked this conversation. Is that people are complaining about stuff that has never been like a factor or pertinent to whatever we're talking about. I didn't even know these things. I never even thought to like grade the cover for real. Like I said, I tuned out color commentators. I didn't know.
I was about to ask, can you pull up the Shea one real quick?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
I just want to know because, see, now I'm about to show my age. No one complained about the old school covers. the live 08, 09, 07 covers, the 2K8, 2K9, 2K7 no one complained about those being too simple to make. That was never a thing before. I don't know why it is now. That's crazy. This is simple. This is simple. I'm not mad at it.
This is 2K9.
That's 2K9. What you call it? Like the lives 06, 07, 07 with Tmac, 08 with Wade. No, 07 with Wade. No, 06 had Wade, 07 had Tmac, 08 had Gilbert Arenas. I'm tweaking. Like simple. Look at that. Simple cover. Never once did hear niggas say, nah, that's easy to make.
Man, them shit's his ass too. Do I care about it for real? No. Is it gonna be the blocker for me to buy the game? Hell no. But ass is ass.
Simple but clean. Thank you, Canadian man. As long as it's clean, I don't mind simple. 26 looks clean.
I mean, they could just sell the case.
It could just say NBA 2K and niggas will buy it. There doesn't even need to be anybody on the cover. It could just say NBA 2K in the year with a basketball and niggas, hey, we balling this year. Suit up.
I agree. But that cover would be ass if they did that. Two things can coexist.
Shouts out to Tasson Amison for $1.99 says, finna make an Eric Bledsoe cover. Okay. Shouts out to Arneezy for $5.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
We got him. Have y'all seen that? Seen on Twitter that Amanda lady beefing with the OF couple that flew her out to freak her? I have seen it.
No,
have not pieced the whole story together. It's an interesting story, Damo. It's one of the more interesting stories ever. Don't know the full complete story, but essentially, this OF couple flew out this one woman to come and do some threesomes with them for the weekend. Started going well until the person they flew out started doing like lines of coke, and they were like, "Whoa, this is too much. This is not what we just signed up for. You got to go." And so then they just been going back and forth on Twitter about it.
There's people on the side of the cocaine. You know what? That's my judgment and prejudice. I mean, let me not. I forgot people do things of their choice. I'm about to say, Canada man, I get it too. You start doing a line, you might as well. Hey, I don't care what you do. You can get a Nobel Peace Prize after that. You a piece of shit to me. I don't trust you. Booger sugar? No.
They did say that somebody owes some child support, deadbeat, baby. I don't know.
Child support?
Let me get to these and then we'll go to the 50s. This might be current. Shout out if we miss somebody, please. Tasson Amison again for $1.99 says, "We see the 11s back there, souls."
Appreciate you.
Rodney TV for $4.99.
He's on fire.
I'm an avid Drake fan who acknowledges he lost the beef, but Omar got to stop meat munching. You just don't like Drake or anything. That's not your ish. It's just not true. It's just not true. It's just not true. I think the only person who maybe Sage would be in contention. I'll give Damo the nod. From old Drake till now, I've listened to the most or second most. That's what I'm saying. Me and you would be in the conversation for it.
I'm about to say, he's in my he's top 2 in my wrap up every year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'm going back to I remember listening to mixtape Drake, like first mixtape Drake, actively when it came out. But I don't mean I can't call spades now. I don't know. Okay. Tasson Amison,
he's on fire.
For $4.99 says, "Oh, woe is me. Rap and tell this nigga stop beat switching." Okay, well,
I like the beat switches.
Every beat don't gotta be. Let's do one song on this beat. You said what?
I don't like the beat switches too. I think he's ODing with it, but that one was good.
You don't like songs more than 2 minutes.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to have a beat switch on a 2-minute song. So to do a beat switch, the song got to be longer than 2 minutes. So I get that. That makes sense why you don't like it. Everybody else though, what y'all complaining about?
Why not just have 2 songs?
It's not efficient. Why have 2 songs? We can just make one and push that one.
And I think that's also what it is too. At some point, like beat switches were supposed to shift moods and shift tones of like songs. When you beat switch to the same mood and tone, you're just doing it because you like that's the meta.
Beat switch is the same beat. What the fuck did you switch?
It may be just taking up 2 BPMs or whatever. I don't know. Shout out the very serious dude for $10.
He's on fire.
Says thoughts on Pookie Bear Ayton.
Shout out DA, man. Hopefully this is hungry 2021 DA. I pray this is not lazy. I'm sleeping on the air mattress while I'm playing Portland basketball DA. In my opinion, best big Luke ever played with. So let's get it.
Okay. Shouts out to a very serious dude for $20.
He's on fire.
Sends $20. Just send $20.
Salute. Appreciate you, man.
Type shit.
Gripping all of my Shouts out to Bawad for $5. Says, been an audio listener since the Agent 00 episode. Keep up the good work, y'all. Keep up the good work for you too. Whatever you're doing to be able to afford $5 donations, keep that up. Keep that up. Shouts out to Tasson Amison for $5 again.
He's on fire.
Bros breaking down Schnitzel. OGs know the reference.
Rada.
Yeah, I don't know the reference either.
Rada, I would assume.
Nero OTAJ.
He's on fire.
Says the pipeline of LKIB not streaming to me almost breaking up with my girl is not what I expected.
Oh, we need that story ASAP.
Us not streaming caused you to have a argument with your girl is crazy.
Obviously, we need to stream. Shouts out to TSO Amison or to Sona Amison again.
He's on fire.
$5. This is why I stay at my factory jobs. I know my lane. Appreciate y'all. Always though. I've been a YouTube member for almost 3 years now. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
W guy.
He also sends another $5.
He's on fire.
Streams.
To say another $5 to say, is this Wigga meme rapping? Speaking on Ian.
I'm gonna say yes, he was. Welcome to 2025.
That's hate though, but if Drake did it, no, let me stop. Shouts out to Red.
He's on fire.
For $20, he says, All love Damo, but you're the friend that causes me to buy a personal pie and wings. LOL.
That's your best bet. Don't share food with me. Do you see me? What? That's a bad idea.
I shouldn't have to be forced to buy
your own food.
Yeah.
We're both grown men. We shouldn't be sharing food in the first place.
Shouts out to DJ Hosta. Appreciate you, Red.
He's on fire.
$5 says, why do Kobe fans want to be Kobe fans after 2020? I find that disgusting.
I agree.
One day, why do Kobe fans want to be Kobe fans in 2020? Is there a way, and this is a serious question, is there a way for us to have a genuine conversation about Kobe Bryant without it coming off as hate and put it up on the pod and stream and all that stuff like that? Is there a way?
Like a basketball
What's the conversation? With
basketball.
I think so.
Well, what are you being honest about?
Where he was as a player, like ranking wise, his strengths, his weaknesses, and just get all that Mamba mentality narrative off. I don't know if y'all saw the clip is circling around again about who was that? It was one of the Lakers players on the team at the time, was on Paul George's podcast, and he was referencing when Kobe had stopped shooting. And now that is being labeled as like Mamba mentality.
I think us four specifically are not big enough Kobe fans, so we can have that conversation. Like I think we are Kobe fans, but not like Kobe stands.
Well, I think he was asking, can we have the conversation and not come off as hate? So
yeah,
I don't think if we were Kobe fans, it would come off as hate. I think it would make it even better to have the convo. I don't think we're big enough Kobe haters for it to be seen as hate, but there are going to be people just because of who Kobe is and the nature of what happened to him that are going to call any negative speaking about him as hate. Even if it's something that was super obvious and it's like universally known, yeah, this is a negative. They're just going to say, nah, it's hate because death boost.
So no. Okay.
I mean, we can have it. You just have to come. They already look at you as the king of negativity, and I'm negative adjacent, apparently. So they already see it that way. Fuck it. Had a conversation. It will be on brand, technically.
What's the 250s? I think those are the two. I know I'm missing some, but
I got them. JKP for $50.
Oh man, got it dead. Yes.
This is when we were playing the Drake song. Play in full, I need to hate.
Wait, say it again?
Play in full, I need to hate. You was talking about playing the Drake song.
The Drake song, yeah.
I just don't want to in midstream. When we get to the end of the stream, we'll play the full song. We'll play the full song.
And Great Warrior. I know Great Warrior said something, but it is not showing up on my end. Folks, man.
Great Warrior, can you send the super chat again without it? I don't know why YouTube is.
Or just send the chat and we'll read
it. Yeah, send the chat again and we'll read it. While we wait for that, shouts out to Tasson Amison.
He's on fire.
Kobe saying Kobe not top 5 isn't hate, but saying he's not at least 6 through 15, in my opinion, is.
I mean,
I'd say so. If you got him outside 15,
I think if you got him outside of 10, that's crazy. But that's just me.
I don't know where he is. Like
he's 6 on my list. Well, on my list, he's 6. Actually, let me double check. I can triple check right now. It's in my notes, but I'm pretty sure he's 6.
I see. Great.
If I'm not mistaken.
All I'm saying is I don't. And let's just say, fuck it, Damo. You don't even got to check. It's about.
Too late.
We all have different places and spaces where Kobe is for our.
Oh, he's 5.
Stuff like that. We got the different reasons, right? But what I'm saying is, we don't have to get into these make believe ass conversations about. Again, it's only because it's been ramped up because of the Tracy McGrady stuff, and then the clip of Paul George. Kobe would never go running to ask Dwayne Wade for help, and there's video or there's articles about him literally asking for Wade to come to the Lakers, and what they say, the Lakers would never get rid of Kobe or something like that. Then there was something about Kobe or the Lakers actively pursuing a trade for LeBron James. There's a bunch of documentation out there about Kobe Bryant that we don't have to do all this stuff. None of this should really affect his legacy. None of this should even be a part of the conversation about where he lands all time as a basketball player. But it has to be introduced because instead of just talking about his play on the court, people want to do the narrative stuff.
I think it just depends on the day, because there's certain days where I feel like Kobe's being underrated, if anything. I don't know.
I think it depends on
I feel like that all the time.
I feel like it depends on the type of fan that you're referring to or talking to. The ones that are very narrative driven with Kobe, and maybe this is just me noticing something. Correct me if I'm wrong. These are also Jordan fans. The same people that are pushing these Kobe narratives, at least that I've seen and heard, are the same ones that will heavily push Jordan fucking narratives and everything like that. The people that I see underrating Kobe are the same people that are upping LeBron. You're gonna underrate Kobe to make your GOAT seem even more better. That's just what I noticed.
It's just backwards, if you ask me. But
I feel like they feel like they have to do that in order to make the argument, but you just don't. You could just make your argument as to why one is over the other or one is, and I really don't even care. Like, I really don't care if you think Kobe Bryant is over LeBron. I don't care if you think LeBron is over Kobe. You don't have to sit there and do this super fantastical game where you start to rewrite history about certain things.
It is also people just not being able to have the conversation or argument or make the argument. So that's why they just run with the narratives. If you take the narratives away from them and tell them let's just talk ball. Let's talk what actually happened. Let's talk objective basketball. They can't do that. They only can talk in narrative form when it comes to basketball players.
Fuck it, we can do it since we're right here. I don't. God, I think that some of it is Where is it? Paul George. I need that Paul George Kobe Bryant clip. We're here. If I can't find it in the next two scrolls, I'll skip it. But I just think it's weird how stuff is being rephrased and reshaped and all this other stuff like that. Okay, I can't find it. I wanted to know who that player was. I can't remember.
Mark put it in the chat, man. Yo, Mark going crazy.
When Paul George was talking about whoever it was that was Kobe's teammate, was it Nick Young? It wasn't. Was it Lou Will?
We got it, brother. We got it.
Or Julius Randle?
We got it, brother. We got it.
Game 7, Kobe, him not being aggressive. That's never in the same category.
Oh, it's old.
It had to be weird. Like, Kobe, no, shoot ball.
We go up 3-1. I'm talking to my boys in Phoenix. You know. I'm like, exit first round. Smush Park had done a phenomenal job in the first 4 games on Steve Nash. Then some things changed where Smush started to get outside of his game. Phil and them let him kind of get away with it, and Kobe was pissed. That's what really got Kobe mad.
That's what sparked it.
Guys got outside of their parameters of who they were and why we were up 3-1, and nothing was being done about it. So I think Kobe at that time, and I don't want to talk for him, was proving a point. Like, you got to take this and you got to get on this and stop the bleeding early. And I was surprised that Phil let it fester just based on who I thought Phil was as a coach, that would be cut off right away.
Yeah.
That's what I think led up to it, because Aaron McKee and I were sitting there on the bench like, we didn't realize it at first. And then we was like, hold up, he ain't shooting, he ain't even looking.
Yeah.
It was crazy because before you knew it, the game was over and you look at the stat sheet, he ain't shooting before. We're like, but in real time, you didn't realize it because the game was going, but then you knew something was off, like Kobe ain't really being aggressive. This ain't game 7, but I think it was in my opinion, proving the point to the coaching staff.
It wasn't like he was getting trapped and doubled and the ball had to get out his hands. He was invitingly swinging it. Like,
he was like, oh, you think you can win it? You think you can do this? Go ahead. That's what I think more of it was, that aspect. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
And see, I almost moved this nigga below Curry. This nigga almost just went 6. Just me thinking about that dumb shit.
Nah, I remember. I remember, like, they called it like the shot put or something, and I was like, "What the fuck is a shot put?" They were like, "Yeah, man, Kobe just like gives up." And I was like, what do you mean gives up? He was like, everybody called him a ball hog. I was like, yeah, I grew up in that. New to basketball, grew up in that. But what do you mean everybody called him a ball hog and he gave up? He's like, yeah, man, he just starts passing to prove a point. Kind of the pettiest thing that someone's done in a long time. No one talks about it. I watched that, John.
Do you understand how crazy it is to have the complaint up 3-1? Yo, these guys are doing a little too much on the court. They're playing in the playoffs. Hey man, I don't know who they think they are, but they are playing out of their body.
It on a ring.
Let's go ahead and get it in check, because God forbid Smush Parker plays like anybody that's better than Smush Parker. God forbid guys want to step up and help me win. Nah, I'm Kobe. I'm a disciple of Jordan.
Well,
I got to do this myself. I need that shot. I need that shot.
It wasn't exactly that. It was more so like they had that in their mind that they need that shot and it weren't going in. And Kobe was like, bro, let's just do what got us here. And he was like, you know what? Bet. Flashy pass. And then next thing you know, I mean, I forgot what game he's talking about when he doesn't shoot in the fourth, but I vividly remember my bro put me on to the thing.
Game 7 against the Suns. I remember the game.
7 was game 7. Yeah.
Game 7 against the Suns.
Y'all know my origin story. I'm Hornets. I'm Hornets. Chris Paul, Kobe. That's my origin story. But yeah, he was like, yeah, nah, bro, that nigga really did not shoot the ball. Damn.
And again, I don't know exactly 100% Jim Jackson's feelings on it, 100% Paul George's feelings on it, 100% Dallas's feelings on it, 100% Jackie's feelings on it. I have heard them talk more abrasively about players. That is not crazy. That is not psychotic. That's not wild or proving a point for literally anybody else. But can I
ask you a question? Hypothetically speaking, there's somebody trying to relay information to you. Do you take this person's information serious, or do you take this person serious if you know they got their bitch took?
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna need help. Maybe I'm stupid.
I'm just asking a simple question. If you know this person's bitch legit just got snatched from him, are you gonna trust what this nigga is saying?
No.
Exactly. So why are we trusting Jim Jackson? Because Jason Kidd took his bitch, and we know what Jason Kidd do to women.
My goodness.
Look it up in Dallas. There's a reason he ended up on the Lakers.
The truth of this one.
Jim Jackson got his whole girl snatched. It was Jason Kidd. It wasn't Tony Parker. It was Jason Kidd. Yes. It's snatched.
I hate him.
They got into a fight about it. He got traded. Why am I going to take this nigga serious? You getting your bitch took by Jason. Jason Kidd was a white man with a high top fade.
I hate you.
All I'm literally saying is, and I'll say this also, it comes from a lot of the Kobe teammates. The Kobe teammates are really the ones who really, really, really push it. Because this was the other one. We skipped this one like last week or whatever. That Nick Young shit.
Everybody was saying like, yo, Tmac is nice. That's what people were saying.
They were saying you was the best player in the league.
No, we were saying nobody said that. We're telling you what was. This is not 2016. We're talking about what was being said in real time in 2008. We're talking about 2002. What was being actually said, dog?
That nigga was averaging 29. He was third in the league in scoring.
Who? You. This nigga was averaging 32 a game, scoring, nigga getting triple teamed. Nobody in the league was guarding Tmac. That's what the conversation was. Y'all thought I was just capping. I'm not. There was a reason Kobe was feeling some type of way.
It is amazing these days, right?
These niggas are stupid.
Rather argue like
instead of listening.
You niggas will always think y'all right. You're not right. We were there. I don't have to agree with you. I don't have to agree with you. I don't give a fuck what y'all. I don't have to agree.
What is your take?
We're game planning.
Niggas act like I gotta agree with Yes. You don't have to. You're not right. Shut that shit up. That shit get on my nerves, bro.
I love niggas sometimes.
2002. From 2000.
This is all about all they're saying is in 2002, like the early 2000s, that Tracy McGrady was regarded as higher than Kobe. And Nick Young is like crash.
You know what's crazy? Chat, unfortunately, they not wrong. It's just a little dishonest. They not wrong. There was comparisons. It's Googleable. it's very Tmac or Kobe 2002. Oh shit. It's Google. It's definitely a thing. But and I have to admit, I seen Lo have a point about it as well. So shout out to a friend of the show. It's just another one of them dumbass conversations that age poorly. It's literally that. I mean, we are 4 years ago removed. I keep bringing it up because it's really the funniest one. We're 4 years ago from talking about DeMar DeRozan being top 5, dog. Like we have dumbass conversations all the time. So that definitely was a thing. Now, to be fair to T-Mac, before y'all think I'm underrating T-Mac's fantastic, but I think there's a reason why people choose the non-peak years of Kobe to get this off. You choose the best years, GG, but it's just one of the things where it definitely was a thing. It's just, I don't know why people lately are trying to get it off. Maybe because it's past. Maybe it's because Kobe is probably forever going to be in the pendulum. Maybe because as time goes on, efficiency and stuff like that. I don't know what the case may be.
Wait, no. And again, I'm continuing to have to bring it back. This conversation stemmed from T-Mac saying, you think if I wasn't on the Lakers, I wouldn't have rings. That conversation stemmed from Bron talking about the ring conversation on his podcast.
Yeah, I didn't hear the main topic, so apologies.
No, that's fine. It was just about having a genuine conversation about Kobe. But I don't think what anybody said about anything is not true. I think that and we talked about it a little bit on this podcast. I think that Bron saying what he said about rings on his podcast was true, even though people had debate and all that stuff about it. I think when T-Mac said, if I had Shaq on my team, he just so happened to pick Shaq on his team, but basically saying if I swap places with Kobe, I would at least have one.
Oh, that's a fact.
I don't think that's far-fetched to say.
No, Kobe averaged 18 points at one time. Like, yeah, you could have one. Yeah,
and
sure.
So then that turned into T-Mac ain't Kobe, so that wouldn't have happened. I thought they said more about Shaq. How that got to being a distance, that's fine. And then we get into this conversation about, man, none of y'all niggas Kobe, man. I'll kill for him. And so that's where
I think Kobe fans always want to. So as a Kobe fan, we are scared that you guys look at numbers and toxicity and downplay the player that we know we saw. We know we saw it. I think when it comes to this direct situation, we hear T-Mac say he get a ring, and a lot of Kobe fans jump the gun and hear three-peat. I also agree with those fans. T-Mac is not three-peating. Hell no. That's not happening. Whether you want to argue a domino effect of Shaq gets toxic, T-Mac ain't Kobe, so Shaq gets fat GGs, or you just want to argue that that they needed a Kobe in there. Either way, I don't think that they three-peat. But I definitely think that it's hard to sit there and argue that a guy like Tracy McGrady, given certain opportunities, wouldn't have a better career. I think Kobe fans, they see other players get thrown into the conversation. They're like, dog, y'all sitting here, y'all arguing about off-court antics. You argue about efficiency and stuff like that. But as a talent, that nigga was one of one, and he was great with 5 championships. So it's just one of them things where I think Kobe fans have a high defense mechanism. I know I yapped around it. I'm trying to catch up to what the topic was about, so I'm kind of just shotgunning. But yeah.
Yeah, you Kobe fans piss me off, boy, because it's hard to break it to you. Tmac would three-peat if he was on the list.
Repeating with Shaq?
Nigga, he averaged 30 in 2000, 2001, and 2000. No, I'm sorry. He averaged 17 in 2000 playoffs, 34 in the 2001 playoffs, 31 in the 2002 playoffs. He didn't get hurt. He was fine.
Tmac would work as a duo for 3 straight years.
Shaq and Kobe worked, and they hated each other.
That's why it worked.
No, that's not. No. It worked because they were both great. They were great basketball players. So despite that, it worked.
So Shaq.
I think Shaq playing
with practice out of shape, and Tmac does.
Now Shaq is playing with somebody who's not going to be a dick to him.
Oh wow.
Hey, is Shaq going to get super lazy? It's a possibility. I don't think it happens because he still was Shaq. He still was fat. It's not like playing with Kobe had him in more shape. He still got fat with Kobe. Like Kobe just was a dick about it. So maybe it motivated him. Man, somebody else is going to be a dick to Shaq. I don't know. But I would have to ask Chilltown, I guess. I don't know, gang. Ooh. But if we're saying who Tracy McGrady was at that time, you put that on the Lakers, they're still able to repeat? Yes. Tracy McGrady was like, especially those years, not just peak for peak later on down with Pau Gasol. No, fuck that. 2000, 2001, 2002. Those 3 years, Tmac 100% winning all three.
If we're playing 2K, absolutely.
I'm looking that up right now.
I don't see how Tracy McGrady
what happened, Charles?
will do that.
I'm looking
given circumstances like Shaq fouling out, Kobe in that situation, put Tmac in the situation. They just do the same thing because it's 2K. Like I don't see that.
I think there's a lot of like, if you replace Kobe with Shaq 1-to-1, like is Tmac doing exactly what Kobe did? No, but the concept of pairing Shaq with a two-way elite 2 guard, and I'm looking at like exactly who Tmac was at this time. He wasn't that far off from Kobe. I know.
In terms of production, he wasn't.
The most questionable year is 2000.
Exactly.
I think Kobe was better than Tmac in 2000 by a substantial margin, but I think he at least there's a strong chance they repeat together at the very least. 3-peat, I don't know.
I think that's ultimately the conversation is like, is it if somebody makes the stance, because this is where this stems from and a lot of these conversations stem from. If we replace X player from X team and we believe that replacing X player from X team produces the same sort of results, is that a slight to X player or is that a testament to the greatness of the player that we're replacing him with? But if all of it is like, if all of it is based on like these stories and fables about stuff that happened to these exact 1-to-1, so it wouldn't happen, that's why I'm a little bit So I guess my pose would be like, not if you replace like LeBron with somebody or Kobe in 08, 09, 10 with somebody, not like the main guy, but somebody who is the second guy or objectively the third guy. If you get somebody who is the equivalent, the literal equivalent, or not the literal, but just around the same area of equivalent.
Someone in the same tier. Someone in the same tier as someone.
Let's say in 2010, 2011, Chris Bosh, you're just replacing Chris Bosh with somebody in the same tier. Or Dwayne Wade with somebody.
Amari Stoudemire.
I like it. Yeah, truly, whoever somebody picks, cool. Is the outcome really the same or really different to where we just aren't believing that this wouldn't happen? I don't know.
It honestly depends on what kind of conversation you're trying to have. Sometimes it can be, in some instances, in some conversation, yes, it's a testament to how good another player was who didn't have a fortunate circumstance. And in other conversations, it can be a slight to someone. I haven't heard many of the conversations, but I would assume they went down this rabbit hole recently, the J-Dub versus Paolo conversations. I refuse to listen to those. I'm not, what are we really doing here? But I know for a fact some bird brain was in a space on a TikTok live somewhere. If you put Paolo on the Thunder, He is not going to be able to do what J-Dub did for the Thunder for them to win. Shut up. Shut up. Paolo, the better player in this situation. You're right. He might not do exactly what J-Dub did, but he is of the same ilk and or even better than this player. I would assume he can produce similar results. Someone in the chat brought up, Tmac averaged 15 in 2000. He averaged 17 in the 2000s playoffs. Kobe averaged 21 in those same playoffs. I understand it's not the same, but it is similar. And Shaq is still the best player on the court.
That nigga Tmac was awful in them playoffs.
It was his first playoffs, and he was in Toronto. It was Toronto Tmac.
Even the one where you averaged 30, you weren't that good. You said 30, but he's shooting bad. These are bad games. So on like 90% of people's account, 90% of y'all would say 30. He shoots 12 or 32 one game with 33 points. He has 8 assists, 9 rebounds for my triple double fans out there. So there you go. He has 35 points the next game on 15 for 31. I don't think no one bats eye at that. Next one, 42 and 10. That's a good game as well. And within the last game, he has 25 points, 110 and 26.
But I don't think
two straight up.
I don't think with Shaq is a whole different dynamic.
I'm about to say,
he's also not getting 30 shots up. So,
but he wouldn't need to get 30 shots up because again, he's playing with Shaq, and we're talking about him in a limited role. You just said in 4 games, 2 of them he shot efficiently for 2000 standards at that, and 2 of them. I feel like the 2 he was terrible will be offset by the fact that he's playing with Shaq. He's not the focal point of the offense. He's not about to get double teamed or whatever it was. And we're talking about 2001 specifically, not in 2000 when he was on the Raptors playing behind Vince Carter. Like I don't know, man. We're talking about in terms of talent of players. I said Vince Carter. Tracy McGrady, especially at that time, was in the same tier as Kobe. He was.
Agreed. Nobody's done it.
I don't think there are that many situations where you have players who play the same position, same role on the same tier, where if you replace one with the other in a championship scenario, unless they are the number one, where you wouldn't get similar results. I don't know. If Dame played with KD instead of Curry, I don't think Dame has one less ring. I think Dame is still going to be able to be in a role and produce well enough to win with Kevin Durant on that Warriors team. I don't think Stephen Curry, even though he is number 6 on my GOAT list, I don't think you replace him with Dame, they lose one less ring. I don't. And I think Curry is clearly better than Dame.
Wait, you think?
You think they win 4 with Dame?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't want to turn into a basketball pod or like the player, like turn into like a player's choice debate kind of thing. Shout out player's choice, by the way. But like essentially.
You don't want to.
We talking about Kevin Durant too, man.
Nigga, that's why it was on my mind because that was fucked up. Yeah, here y'all go.
No,
anyway, I'm saying I don't want to turn into like that kind of debate, but I just like that too. The idea you think Damian Lillard gets 4 championships in Golden State. That's crazy.
I said with Kevin Durant. I said the championships with Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I think the general concept to me is because you can go down the rabbit hole. It's not a slight. It's not a slight to think that exchanging a player who, generally speaking, the agreed upon consensus is that they are in similar tiers, close to tiers. We can acknowledge that one is above because, my God, in 10, 15, 20 years from now, we're going to acknowledge, or 25 years from now from 2000, we're going to acknowledge that Steph is better. We're going to acknowledge that the second best point guard during that time was Damian Lillard. We should also be able to agree that, like, I'm not going to lie, playing with Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, Kevin Looney, Steve Kerr coaching. They don't win 0. They don't win 0. And that's not a slight to Curry, most importantly. Over anything, it's not a slight to Curry to say they win a ring. But what I'm seeing now is if people say anything about Kobe any which way, it's a slight on Kobe.
That's true.
And I don't know if that's like a death tax thing or what it is. It's just a weird. It's just
the death taxes work in the nastiest way because it's worked. But yeah, I don't even know. It's real.
I think it's nostalgia tax. Death tax. I don't know.
No, there is a death tax. But the thing is with the death tax, it's real and it's worked for both sides, and it's kind of disgusting. With the second Kobe passed away, people were ready to either A, get the shit off, or B, defend against the people that were ready to get the shit off. There's no doubt. Like, everybody's sitting there, you're stupid if you think Kobe got hate. If anything, he gets more love. No. Both have happened because billions of people exist and all of them are assholes. Both have happened. A lot of the time, someone will sit there, say something about Kobe, and we're all sitting there like, okay, if Kobe was alive, he's not saying that on television. On the flip side, they will get a lot of times where people will sit there, man, you know what? This Kobe guy, man, I think y'all downplay him because he passed, man. Really? He was rivaling prime LeBron James. Like, he's the GOAT for real. Bro, like, both of them conversations, sure, I guess, have happened, and we all caught them dumb when they were happening or a year after they happened. But death tax definitely a real thing. I just think it's worked for both sides.
If you were to say something, if you were talking to a Kobe lover when he retired, nah, Kobe definitely top 5, top 3. Kobe, yeah, Kobe, miss Kobe, Kobe, yeah. You talk to a Kobe fan after that nigga died, Kobe is my GOAT. Kobe's number 1.
Nigga been waiting to see.
Kobe is the GOAT. He's your favorite basketball player's favorite basketball. He's the GOAT. That's death boost. Going from top 3, top 5, when you retire to when you die 4 years later. Oh no, he was number 1. That is a death boost.
Last thing,
I guess but before you, I personally have just seen the reverse. Like, I think especially right around 2010 and around his retirement, like, everyone was saying, yeah, Kobe top 5, Kobe this, that, and the third. But as the conversation has gone more towards analytics specifically, I've seen way more people, bring up that Kobe wasn't as good as he was. He was inefficient. KG or Kobe, who really was better at their peak, like all these different conversations. So it may just be like a timeline difference. And just recalling
Unfollow Eli, man. Unfollow Eli.
Again, it may just be a timeline difference. And like, looking back, I just don't even know, like, the last time I had a conversation with like a Kobe stand for real to even like say that.
They all closeted, man.
All I'm gonna say to conclude it is, death tax is real. I think all of us should be able to acknowledge it. There's 2 things that happen when somebody dies, and it happens in music all the time. The albums,
100% music.
The conversations about them go up. We put them in conversation that they probably shouldn't be in. Years down the line, it's going to be a conversation trying to bring them back to reality that might be with some disrespect, but it works both ways. And then 2, people can tell stories and spin narratives without any pushback. Truly, you can start doing that, because if somebody gives you pushback on one side, then you're gonna be looked at as some sort of asshole or negative Nancy or whatever the case may be. That's why these people get these movies off. Dr. Dre gets the movie off about NWA. Guy's a great guy, one of the best. God,
saved the cat out of a tree.
Yeah, he's one of the best. Only after like 6 people died. Before that, he couldn't get it off because they would have called them out and said, yo, you put hands on every woman that we ever met, ever. So just wanted to get that off there. We do have some super chats to read. BSOLZ, do you want to get off this Love Island conversation?
Nah, I'm good. I'm reading the room. I'm good, bro.
They not vibing?
Yeah, we not vibing. It's cool, bro.
Damn.
I'm not trying to force it.
I also need to Chattertron's TSO comment below. I might have to like do a Discord event so we can catch up, because I heard it's about to end on Sunday. So I might gotta
holla, don't spoil me.
Yeah,
damn, I voted and everything. I was prepared.
Wait a minute. Dog, I have not been getting recap for shit.
If y'all want to, I can.
Yeah, nah, gang.
I'm gonna have to mute because I'm watching it on stream.
No, it ain't no. I don't think it's a.
Totally not watching it on stream.
It's not a What? You every single day in the group chat. Hey man, we really gotta hop on this Love Island thing.
Yeah, for shorts. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I'm not mad at that. Y'all frowning at him. I'm really not mad at that.
I'm laughing because I know what's about to happen.
I'm
now.
not about to
I know
force
it's about to
a
happen
disengaged
too,
conversation
I'm not
where
mad.
energy levels.
But why do you think? Why do you think we be disengaged? truly have prepared a lot.
Because his cast is someone who, because if SUPERCHAT is running point, this is what he's built carrying around. He ain't got a Shaq with him. He got somebody who's literally call it in the corner because he's trying to watch the show. He got somebody that don't even want to be on the goddamn court, and then he got somebody that's trying to get traded. So he ain't got no options right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
He ain't gonna lie.
caught up. I talked to Sky for
You caught up. You trying to get traded. And that's if you're actually
I
caught
talked
up.
to Sky for like an hour and a half. I got the take ready and everything like that. I know the angle and all that.
I guess that's up to SUPERCHAT, man. 1 point. That's your call, coach.
Okay, it sounds like we want to do it. Dumbo, you just gonna have to.
Don't
get
look
out.
at. Don't look.
guess.
Don't. Dumbo was ready for whatever. Don't. You're actively making it something.
I'm trying to accommodate for people. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
I'll mute when I see fit, brother.
Say just literally bottom mute, bro.
I already told y'all what's up with me. I got to get the clips off, man. Channel 2 on the way.
It's not even. He's not gonna get spoiled based off of the conversation that we have. Because this is even. It's not. Oh my gosh.
We got other topics. Man. It's cool.
Yo, go ahead, bro. Go hoop.
All right, bro.
10 episodes ago too.
Go hoop.
Okay, let me hoop. All right, for those who don't know, an Islander named Sierra Ortega was kicked off. Okay, and it's caused a lot of discourse. Not just with like the romance going on the show, but everything going on around the show. All right, so for some background context, because I do think this is important to understand everything going on. Love Island airs an episode 5 times a week for like a whole month.
Jesus.
And there's only like a 1 or 2 delay between what's actually happening on the show versus what's happening in real life. So this is like damn near keeping up with like a daily vlog. And this is a show that also incorporates a lot of fan feedback. They got a whole app. People vote, who they want on and off the show, based off of what they see, this, that, and the third. And also another part of this is that the Islanders have no access to the outside world for like the whole time they're on. A couple weeks before they're on the show, they get their phone removed, and throughout the whole taping of the show, they don't have access to anything. So just some background context for like how the show is formatted. I do think this is important for the conversation. So as soon as they release the cast of the show, the fans of the show start digging into people's online footprint and found a couple of things. One of the women, Yulissa, was on some podcast a couple years ago saying the N-word. Also, Austin is a heavy Trump supporter who's got some very weird reposts on TikTok. And they got so much backlash for this that like literally 3 episodes into the show, they packed Yulissa up. Like at the beginning of the show, they're just like, Yulissa just had to go for personal reasons, but everyone knows it's because the footage came out. They were getting way too much backlash and they had to kick her off. But Austin, however,
she said the N-word
like repeatedly.
Okay, that's cool.
Honestly, it's been standing on business ever since. And then Austin, who's the Trump supporter, remained on the show after all of that, and just he was naturally voted out. So that's context to a majority of the show discourse. Now, fast forward to the last week of the show, and a screenshot of Sierra came out where she said a derogatory term towards Chinese people. This post was from January 2024. It was on her IG story. And furthermore, apparently she was confronted about it around this time in her story replies, to which she then replied to the replies, essentially doubling down and saying, I don't give a fuck. All right. Luckily, I didn't use it in the derogatory term. So fuck off. So they, after that shit came out, they've been getting a lot of backlash for everything, for having Sierra on the show, especially with, them kicking off Yulissa. Everyone was like, hey, if y'all are going to kick Yulissa off, y'all got to kick Sierra off, because if you don't, you guys don't care about Asian hate. And her IRL friends disassociated themselves from her as well. Which all of this caused one of the main characters of the show to get kicked off with like 3 to 4 episodes left, and it sparked a bunch of conversation.
Who, Olandria?
What? No, Sierra was
one of the main.
Sierra, all right. I'm like at episode 4, 5, and Sierra definitely a main character. All right, done memed about that. So damn, that's tough.
Yeah. So just to close it off before we get the reactions in, like the main discourse has been around like, one, in hindsight, especially with how fans have been going about this, should Yulisa have been kicked off the show? 2, like what's up with people and the fans of the show looking back at people's old tweets to find dirt. And also that's like in the context of the show having a history where 2 people, 2 contestants and a former host actually offed themselves due to the hate that they were receiving from the show.
Like what?
Yeah.
What?
In their lives?
Yeah.
Wait. They did it or they talked about doing it?
No, they offed themselves, like for real.
On Love Island?
Yes. Like after they were on the show, they offed themselves due to the hate that they were getting.
Then that's from the USA one or other seasons?
So. I believe from the USA one.
Oh,
a producer?
No. 2 contestants and a former host off themselves because of the hate that they were receiving from the show.
Oh.
Because mind you, again, like the mental health portion is a big part of this. Because again, they go into this 3-4 week period where
it's all at once.
Yeah, where like one, it's being aired every single day, damn near, right? And they don't get access to the outside world whatsoever. They've set the precedent that one day they're just gonna wake up and get kicked off from the show. And now, like, people are gaining so much fame from just their time on the show that, one, people are questioning people's motives on, like, being on the show because of the fame that they're getting. And then 2, if they get, like, a shit ton of hate, they're just going to see it all at once, once they get off the show and, like, cause a mental breakdown.
Oh, wow. Rip, I'll say amendment to what I was going to say. They have to change, as cool as it is, they have to change how they do the show. They have to. If you're having people that can't handle it to the point where lives are being took, that's tough. You gotta change how you do it so people aren't just getting like a mass wave of hate all at once. Some people can't handle that, GG. So you gotta change how you do that.
It's called natural selection. Don't go on TV. What are we talking about? I don't watch Love Island. Let me shut up.
No, go ahead. Get up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Are we dead serious? Like, change how they do the show? No, nut the fuck up. You're going on a goddamn reality TV show where people are about to judge your goddamn life. If you're not ready for it, don't sign up to go on camera. If you can't handle criticism, don't go out in front of the public. Don't go out in front of people that's going to criticize you. Stay your ass a basic, regular civilian, work your 9 to 5 and be cool. But you want to go on TV and they get mad when you don't get the results that you desired, that niggas is on your neck because people are evil and people are nasty, but you want to use these same people to elevate your life so you can be fucking famous and mooch and eat and all that other shit, but because it didn't go the exact way you wanted, now we about to woe is me because you couldn't handle it. Natural selection? Fuck out of here. Fuck Love Island. Y'all got this.
I'm not blaming the show for them doing what they did. I think that's not proper. I don't
think that is proper either. But if the result is the result, and that's kind of like my main take on this whole thing. I don't think it's proper that, hey, gang, you get a lot of hate on a reality TV show that's going to get mass feedback in a day. To a degree, Damo, in my opinion, is just objectively not wrong in the sense of, duh, you got to be prepared for that. Some people think they are, and then they're not. So reality is, hey, if we can avoid the problem, avoid the problem. The same thing when it comes to the way they're getting the hate. Do I think that? Sure, if someone is back there, I don't know the context of these clips, but if they're back there dropping hard R, doing some weird stuff, and they get packed, awesome sauce. But the ends don't justify the means, though. The idea that people, the second they're introduced with a new face, are damn near doxing somebody's entire discography with the intent of packing them up, because that's what it is. You're not going to convince me that these people that find this stuff are people that are like fans of these characters that happen to watch everything, and then they go, "Oh my god, yo, y'all got to check this out. This person I like is weird." No, we know what it is, dog. These people are looking for somewhere that someone is fucked up. They're gonna clip it in or out of context, post it, and try to get that person the fuck up on out of there. Again, the ends don't justify the means, but hey, if weird people are getting packed up, let the weird get out of there. But whether it's how the shows ran equaling to people offing themselves, or how people are getting packed up, it's a lot of shit going in the wrong way, being done in the wrong way, I'm sorry, and getting even worse results. I don't know.
Well, my thing is like, what I mean, if you don't have a solution, it's fine. But what would you change that wouldn't like change the core of the show? Because like the things that they would have to change legitimately would like change what Love Island is.
Stop being a fucking bad person.
It's easy. There's a lot of shows that on the reunion or on at a later date agree to come back and vote for the finale. So hypothetically, you can vote. I don't know how Love Island voting goes all the time, but theoretically, you film whatever batch of episodes you need to film, and maybe you just take elimination. Maybe eliminations are more scarce and stretched out. Pause if needed, but you literally space it out to where when the live audience catches up, all right, bam, you two gotta go, type stuff like that, and you can keep it going. Again, don't say weird stuff on camera. You won't get weird results on camera or off camera. But if this is something that is happening and taking lives at some point, dog.
To the overall consensus, like to the overall point, because I do want to address the thing that Sierra specifically said, but to the overall point, dog, there are some exceptions. There's some exceptions and there's some understanding and all that stuff. But I've never been one of those people. Oh, well, I was just 16. Especially again with certain context added. You can't I was just 16 to me with the N-word for somebody who is a white American. That doesn't make that'll never connect, that'll never track with me. So if you have that footage out there and you know that it exists, and then you're trying to chase internet success, internet fame, be on a reality show or whatever the case may be, I have no sympathy for you when that stuff gets brought to the front and center and then put on display. You said it, you should be able to live in it. You should be able to speak to it or just ignore it or whatever the case may be. But you did say that is your actual reality. And it seems like people haven't done the work to, maybe make a tweet about it and say X, Y, and Z. That's something that I just don't get. And it would exist for the streamer world too. This happens with content creators and all that stuff too. And people deal with it differently or whatever. But I see content creators all the time. Oh, that was my tweet or whatever the case. That was my tweet. Dog, if your tweet resurfaced and you were on pace to be Twitch streamer of the year and now your whole career is derailed, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You shouldn't have been 16 years old being racist. Like, oh, what? That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Now,
I ain't defending the racist motherfucker. Let me be very clear.
That's just the stupidest thing to me. As far as the Sierra situation specifically goes, again, like I said, I don't know the context. I wanted to know her like exact response, and I also wanted to know her exact background. What I meant because I had this conversation, like I said earlier, with Sky. There is a situation. Sky is my cousin is truly African. She's from Ghana. Spent a lot of her life in Ghana, and she was watching the show 1883, and the phrase gypsy came up. She did not know that it was a slur. She did not know that it was something that was insensitive to say, et cetera, et cetera. In real time, we're trying to tell her that is a slur, but she's like, "Oh, it's a deprogramming in real time." There are certain words that we have understanding for. The N-word is not one of them. I don't think that there's any space on the earth in which somebody can get the N-word off and not understand that it's racist, especially somebody that's like American born. I don't think that that's to be true. There is 2% of me that believes that to be true, about, and not even 2%, maybe more, but the C word for Chinese people, especially the way that we were able to use the word back in the early 2000s and it be an adjective in like, major media publications and the way that people describe people's aesthetic and look and stuff like that, maybe. But also, from my understanding, that girl is like 21. What she said is a slur. It's wrong. They should treat it the same way. She should know that it's wrong.
Yeah, no, I think like a lot of the backlash, honestly, is on production for not doing enough like background checks on these people. Cause like some videos of like other contestants are coming out now, and especially with like how they upload the show, it's on some like, damn, y'all are gonna have to like literally get rid of the half of the cast at this point.
That's what I'm saying. I just
What the fuck? But I mean, again, especially because the slur was against Asian people, I'm definitely not defending it. I do think, especially off of the precedent of what they did at the beginning of the show, they kind of forced their hand to do what they needed to do. You know what I'm saying? My thing is the fans and the intent of them digging shit up is just so disingenuous to me. Because, like, to Sage's point again, like when people get canceled, it's typically, hey, you did this thing, you are going to held accountable for it right now. But literally the intent of these people is simply because, hey, I don't like this chick on the show. Let me dig some shit up to pack her up. That's it. And to me, that's so disingenuous. That's like performative to like even the Asian racism conversation. Like you don't really care about Asian racism. Y'all are literally just like using it as an excuse to pack this person up.
People didn't care about the streamers who said the N-word. They just don't like the fact that they got to this new sub count. They don't like the fact that they got this new collab. They don't like the fact that they're making this money. So let me drop them saying the N-word back in 2017 on the timeline. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about that's people in general. That's the nature of the game, which is nasty. I think clip culture is disgusting. I was talking about it on Real Talk stream. We had said something, and somebody in the chat, oh, let me clip that. And it was something like, it wasn't gonna have niggas looking the best. Why is that your first go-to? Why is that how your mind is wired? And you think it's funny. You LOLing, you think we're gonna enjoy you being ready to clip some shit out of context or whatever context to make people look bad. Like that's just, it's just a weird byproduct of just what social media is now today. People genuinely don't be caring. It's literally just for their benefit or what they want, whatever they're trying to push.
I think out of context is different than like blatantly saying something though.
That's fair.
They should double down on it because someone literally swiped up saying, hey, this is a derogatory term. She replies, well, thankfully I didn't use it derogatorily or whatever. I'm like, that's the excuse.
Yeah, there's always I don't know the clip. But you said the word and you double it down on it. It's a crazy concept. It's not hard, even if you think you are, I guess, not hate filled or whatever, to just say, oh yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to offend nobody. It's really not that hard of a concept.
She did use it derogatorily though. I ain't gonna lie.
And then that makes it even worse. A millionth time. Nobody's defending racist people, but the idea of millions of people, if not hundreds of thousands minimum, with the intended purpose of, there's someone, sometimes it's not even because someone did something on the show. So sometimes they're just up. Sometimes you're just a famous person. They're like, nah, hold on. I will forever say that's some weird stuff. And those people don't get to be held accountable. Those people don't have any punishment, any consequence per se. They can just do that. And I will always say that's weird. Let me be clear. Don't give a weird person the ammo, sure, but that's always weird. It's always weird.
I just two things to this though. Again, because from my understanding, she's like 20 something. She's early 20s.
Don't look a day above 30. So
if she was in her 30s, maybe. Because again, I can understand how there's some time-wise things, the way that they were using it, the way that it was just a phrase. That used to be a way that people strive to look, using that specific phrase or that specific word back 10, 20, whatever years ago. Maybe I could give it. Maybe. she is young enough for that to be classified as a slur.
Do you know the direct context of how she used it? Because it's honestly insane.
With her eyes.
Yeah, so she was getting Botox for her eyes, and the story is literally, I'm gonna get Botox for my eyes because my eyes look a little. And
but what I'm saying,
so you're literally gonna get surgery because you don't want your eyes to look Asian.
But what I'm saying to you is, and this may be something that you don't know. What I'm saying to you is, back in the 2000s, this was a term in fashion. This was an aesthetic. This was a look, and maybe part of a 4-year span, this was the way to go. This is the aesthetic that you strive to look. This is the way that you wanted to look. You did get surgery or procedures to look this way, or you did take pictures a certain way, or it was good to be a little foreign and you can see it in the eyes and slur. And then there was a part of it that it wasn't good to look this way, et cetera, et cetera. So it was used a certain way. Again, if she was 30, I might be able to roll out a little bit of cape for it because I know that thing to be true in American specific culture for that specific time. If she was 50, I wouldn't give her the grace because I know people from like that time frame used it as like slurs for communism or like for when China and like the United States were going to war during a specific time frame, et cetera, if that makes sense. That's the only thing that I'm saying there. I'm not saying that it's right, but just at this point in U.S. history, this was totally a slur. This is when they were putting Japanese people in internment camps. At a certain point in American history, this became a fashion statement. You wanted to look like this. This is the description. This was a compliment. This is
it was literally pop culture. It was even a rapper, like a popular rapper back then with the name.
Well, not exactly the name, but G. But then as you transition down,
have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
Yes, you've been saying it wrong this whole time. But so then you transition to maybe our generation of people where we recognize this. Hey, this thing is a slur, and she fits into that category. She's younger. This has been a slur her whole life. She was not a part of this era for pop culture. Therefore, it is 1,000% wrong with her. That's all I'm saying. Again, I'm not giving her any bail. Says the only thing to say at this point, don't say nothing racist. I don't know. I see what you're saying. It might be disingenuous. It might be bad faith. It might be all that. We'll get to that later. Why did you say the N-word 5 times on mic?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You
You
could always, and that's a subject on whether you want to argue just usage of the N-word all the way to dark humor. The wide range of when these things get clipped, is a discussion itself. But don't give them the ammo and you're good. I just will always never rock with it. As far as them getting kicked off the show, gang, what are they gonna do for my life? Wait, I could care less.
Chat one, no, I was talking about something. I wasn't talking about Chingy. There was this Asian rapper that went by that name. He was on Def Jam 5 from New York. It was an Asian rapper that went by it. I'm not tweaking. I know I'm not tweaking. He spelled it with, it was an X though. Someone on the YouTube side put his name, well, a name that looked like it, but he went by that, but it had an X. I'm not bugging. Y'all thought y'all had me with the B-Lou dumb edit. You don't. I know what I'm talking about.
She racist. They all racist. Get them off the show.
It's pure racism. Pure racism.
Fuck them. Truly fuck them. They should stay consistent. Don't say things that are crazy.
Yeah, because you're never gonna be able. The reason why am I lagging? What the fuck? Anyway, the reason why my take on production was to change the format of the show versus just background checks. For anybody that asked why I didn't take an obvious layup there, nobody did, but I'm saying it is because you can't. like you just won't be able to. That's where internet undefeated LOL plus ratio occurs. You asking these people to do damn near unconstitutional levels of research that these online niggas do. So yeah, That's why I was like, let me just pick something more practical, which is maybe change how the elimination process is per se. Maybe keep it to the contestants. It's a fun idea. It's an awesome idea. And I think that's why Love Island works. But if it's not going to work, people are wooing themselves and stuff.
Vet these contestants more, and also just be consistent with how you're dishing out punishment. They either all stay on or not. But yeah, I think the problem is they're not consistent because again, the Austin dude was just naturally kicked off. He wasn't booted off the show by production, and then whatchamacallit, some videos of other contestants have came out.
I think the Trump shit is different though, but I don't know if that's why Austin was kicked off the show.
No, he was just kicked off.
He's kicked off organically, according to SUPERCHAT. I knew he weren't gonna win, so I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But he's kicked off organically as far as SUPERCHAT is concerned. But in terms of that kind of stuff, I mean, y'all likely know where I lie with that kind of stuff. But I don't think that's quite the same thing. It's like a political thing. Like he supports Trump. Get him out of here, basically.
It's
you know how that
repost on TikTok.
Yeah, that's all different
thing. Let's read these super chats and get out of here. Shouts out to Great Warrior for $5. I see your one for $50. We'll get into that in 2 seconds.
He's on fire.
Great Warrior for $5 says there's always kick and rumble for people getting booted for saying crazy things. Why are these guys not taking accountability though? That's my thing, and I think that they don't understand that. Like I've been saying, when any situation happens, nobody gives a fuck about what Shannon Sharpe did. When the last time anybody talked about it? Does anybody really care?
That again, bro. That's why I think it's nasty, because they are just doing it to fuck with people. Because even after all of that stuff, I guarantee you in 2 years, Sierra from Love Island is gonna pop up on somebody's stream, or it might 2 months, maybe even. Y'all don't even care. So that's the thing that triggers me. Y'all are faking this stuff, man. It's like if y'all dead ass cared, I could live with that. Y'all don't. Y'all are just doing it out of hate.
I do think though that people should be able to make their own personal decisions. Maybe not in a mass situation, but like not saying that this is the reason why, but I can make the personal decision not to watch Shannon Sharpe. Contestant, oh, she said the N-word. Let me just not fuck with her.
Yeah, I think that's fine. It's just the
any of her friends acting like this brand new too. I want to shout that out as well. I'm consistent. Any of her friends that's like, oh yeah, we can't rock with her no more. Oh, y'all weird.
She said,
y'all
what?
Weird.
No,
yeah,
bro.
Y'all weird. Y'all weird.
You say it too, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say you kind of green lit it. You the black friend that was like, it's cool with me, man.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like her friends are weird because like they just got peer pressured. Like they knew what she was about. They knew her character, but now that y'all are getting public, yeah. But she's also like a LA influencer type, and people were already speculating that she's on the show. Not even to like win the money or like find love. She is just there to gain the clout. So that's also a part of the reason like why people hate her, because she's fake as fuck.
Yeah, I knew something was up. That's why I didn't care about this subject, because I had seen a tweet that she lost like 200,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh yeah, she's getting cooked.
Like actual like A tier cancel, not the cancel that happens to random name once every month. No, like actually, no, dog, we ain't rocking with you type stuff.
Shouts out to Tasona Meeson.
He's on fire.
$5. I feel like someone shouldn't have their whole life purged just because they blow up. Of course, context matters though. I don't know why.
And basically, yeah, if you go now if because someone is asking, but how's it valid? You can't do research on them. Yeah, production can. production should be doing this kind of stuff. If you apply for Love Island, production's like you hit your mom. No. Something like that. Or your favorite word is the N-word. No. That's definitely what should go on.
And I know we're like really into the topic, but just for last, I swear.
Yeah, we can move on. Y'all past curfew, but I was
that's fine. The only reason why this is even really an issue is because y'all, and not us on stage, but just people in general, get so heavily invested to an unhealthy level with people. This is the only reason why they can be let down from where they are. if you just took artists for their music, or if you just took basketball players for their ability to play basketball or whatever, it wouldn't weigh so heavily on you. It wouldn't impact you. None of this would even matter. But because y'all are so about Love Island, I make fun of people all the time for watching Love Island. There are some people that are really into Love Island, really into the WNBA, really into these things. So when something like this does happen, it really hurts them.
But doesn't that speak to me and Sage's point of like, why even do the digging? Like, why are you so invested to the point where you are digging? Like, it's a reality TV show. Just watch the show and keep it pushing.
I don't think the people that Omar is talking about are the people that's doing the digging. The people Omar is talking about are opening their phone. The people that Omar is talking about that's too deep in the show, but they feel like a connection to it. They're not the ones that are deep diving niggas' info to then be let down. Like those aren't the same people.
No, those people are the ones digging up dirt on other people.
Thank you. I'm about to say that's fair.
That's fair. That's what I was gonna say. Those are they are the same people. They're on two different ships or boats or whatever.
Okay.
They are Kobe fans, they are Bron fans. But they are still both deeply entrenched to whatever they're so if both of them come unentrenched, then they can do what they do. Now, if it becomes public, like super duper public, then if you even at the top level, you do what you do. But if both of y'all weren't so deeply entrenched into whatever the fuck it was, none of this would even be a reality. So it's a good topic, man. We need to talk more Love Island on the pod.
No, we don't, because we talking Love Island. I don't want to talk about them shit like this all the time. Sometimes it's healthy. If it had got full blown, who can say what word? I could do that once a blue moon every day. No.
Hey man, we missed out on Mad Bread this past month.
You didn't want to talk about it. Look at him. Shout out to Sona Meeson for $10 or for $1. Damo reworking his top 10 to avoid this conversation right now. It's not true. Damo was in the conversation. Shouts out to Sona Meeson again for $1.99. So good at explaining shit. I'm invested now.
Thank you.
He did explain
I
that
appreciate that, man.
I've been tapped in. I get my recaps from Sky every day. I just don't. I want to hop into the space. Nobody starts the space. It's crazy.
You're right. Souls did do good. Damn. God.
BSOLZ funny, bro. What happened? BSOLZ got funny.
Shouts out to JKP.
He's on fire.
Damo would rather list 100 reasons why Russ is the greatest point guard of all time than listen to Love Island ball.
Didn't he do like 400?
222.
This is insane. To Sona Meeson again for $1.99. Nostalgia plus death tax equals major confusion.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Life of Dwight for $5. Do you think that personality has to play a factor though? Also, take into consideration the path that allowed each player to grow into who they are. He's talking about the Kobe convo.
Yeah, that's NBA's universe. You'll never win those convos. I just got caught up in the basketball sphere because I ain't talking about hoops in a minute.
Shouts out to Jermaine for $5.
He's on fire.
He says, timestamps? Question mark.
Damn, during a live pod is crazy.
Can you even do that? No, you can't. What the hell?
Who's not here? See, I'm not gonna get no timestamps for a month. Shouts out to Sona Meeson.
Oh man, got it.
$10 says the mythos and aura of Kobe will never allow people to keep conversations with him strictly b-ball, and his unfortunate passing only heightened it.
He's spinning.
That was facts.
To Sona Meeson again, 199 says Kobe said these ninjas getting too big for their britches. I guess that's how we're taking it. Very serious dude for $10 says Kobe not even top 50. Luka would beat his ass in a 1v1.
That was crazy. I don't take those people serious, but I do think there's a lot of people from this generation that are gonna start your greats get pub stomped real soon, like really soon.
Real soon,
like now.
But I'm about to say,
like Melo is in top 40 right now.
I'm about to say, thanks to Souls, I've been drenched in TikTok a lot more. Listen, my TikTok lives, Every three of every four is basketball TikTok lives. Them conversations get nasty, boy.
Yeah.
It's great content though, man. Jump in there.
Sometimes you know what's crazy, and I watched some basketball discourse recently that's been just like two dudes in a microphone type shit, like a TikTok conversation. I guess it's great content. It's infuriating. As much as folks hate like us, as much as folks hate like PC, whoever else, we actually make points from the beginning of the sentence to the end of the sentence. Other stuff just makes no fucking sense.
I'm
A good shout match ain't never hurt nobody, but every time it does annoy me.
Gang, a shout match with two people who aren't even listening to each other
Yeah, that
is
pissed
abysmal.
me off. Yeah, that pissed me off. Yeah.
It's two people yelling their points, but also not being able to interpret or being able to explain or elaborate what they're trying to say.
You got an example of what you're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Not like a platform, but it's kind of like how for
Wait, what?
like just waiting. Oh, go ahead.
That was a genuine question. Like, what's the example you're
An
talking
example of somebody of two people just arguing, not
about? No. The content like Omar was originally referring to.
Oh no.
I'm genuinely asking.
I'm not gonna put them on blast.
Oh no.
Because I watched it on YouTube, so it definitely is in my history.
Never mind, bro.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
definitely,
man.
it's definitely in my and friend of the show. A friend of the show is on there occasionally.
Okay, we can move on.
Yeah, and
I literally just pulled up TikTok Live. The first one I see, how is he better than Kobe? It is a picture of LeBron and Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Kobe is the new rage bait name now.
I don't
know what happened to that.
I don't know what the conversation could be, but the caption is, how is he better than Kobe? And is a breakdown of LeBron and Dwight Howard stats.
On some like Facebook shit too. That's the problem.
I can turn it up if you want to hear how these niggas sound. I don't know if y'all want to
Go
do
ahead,
that
go
to your ears. Hold up.
Real quick.
Is better than Kobe. How? Because LeBron beat Kareem's scoring record. He has a lot of records. Kobe, he won 5 championships, but that's because he got Shaq. LeBron on 26. Yeah, Shaq for 5 championships. Yeah, and then Shaq left. All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. All right.
I'm not going to.
I see opportunities to educate and dunk on motherfuckers, man. I don't know.
Everybody doesn't want First of all, it's impossible to teach niggas who feel like they're teachers. It's impossible to do that. It's impossible to try to educate somebody who doesn't feel the need to be educated. We are in the basketball space and we actually know how to debate, entertain, make content, have conversations. So we understand our word isn't law. And even if we do feel our word is law, we know how to make it entertaining. These niggas are bored at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday night and they are talking about, nah, man, Kobe versus LeBron.
He sound like he laying down with his phone on his chest. Damo just did that in real time. That was not staged.
That was not. I literally went on TikTok, hit live, and I swiped twice. It was a dude playing 2K. It was a woman cooking. Basketball conversation. How is he better than Kobe? And that in real time, those are just random people that's the conversations that are being had. That's the average conversation being had about basketball.
I said a good shout match isn't annoying, but you want to know what it is, bro. I'm tired of these chat GPT ass arguments, bro. I swear. Like the argument that the Jordan fan's gonna say, the argument that the Melo guy is gonna say, the Tmac guy's gonna say, like, where's the originality? Or if you're gonna say the same copy and paste point, where's the energy? You're just gonna read off every LeBron argument? Man, God, I just cringe. Mate, I don't even think that's a YouTube thing. I think I hated that prior to YouTube.
You mentioned Melo 2 times. You must have just got out of an argument.
Yes, I did. Because my boy used to think when growing up, case in point, what I was saying earlier, he used to think Melo was better than Bird growing up. Definitely thought that. We was like, you still think that? He was like, Bird sucks. And it just started the whole thing from there.
I got 3 more, but ladies and gentlemen.
He's on fire!
This has been a really good episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Got a lot of clips off, got a lot of shorts off, got a lot of donations off.
We never got Great Warriors 50.
We did. Oh,
Great Warrior at 50?
I got the picture of it. He sent it. Great Warrior asked for $50.
Oh man, not again.
He's on fire.
He said, I asked Omar if he was watching the Superman movie and when Dama was doing a 24-hour stream.
We're doing a 24-hour stream.
Who's doing 24 hours?
When did I get nominated for that? I'll do one though. I'll do one.
No sleep.
No sleep. I can do a 24-hour stream.
Look with that, buddy.
Why? Okay.
Them Jones
Why
not.
not?
Them Jones not like. Look, I understand Omar BSOLZ when I say them stuff. I'm gonna tell you from a person that's done it anyway. You gonna feel by hour 14. Why am I doing this?
If I can, I ain't gonna lie. If I can get my mom to watch my girls, yeah. So my girl away for the weekend, yeah. I'm not that bitch out.
Switch.
I do all those
Yo,
things.
you about to make them nerd out, boy.
Because
because
those would be the reasons. Those would be the reasons why I wouldn't be able to stream my kid for 24 hours. My kids and my girl. That would be the reasons I couldn't pull it off. If those things were alleviated, I could easily do that.
Yeah, I plan on. You know, it's great, and I need to buy my Superman tickets tonight. Me, my mom, and my fiance. I need to buy.
I am only watching that for y'all. I'm not a Superman guy.
It should be
not either.
I think I'm gonna say this. I've been said don't go into it. You know, these high hopes and et cetera. This right here, well, even though I think it's already sealed, whether this is good or bad will truly seal if we are at the end of the comic book movie era or not. If this is not good, it all can be kept.
My bad, dog. Nah, you tripping. So I thought he was gonna say,
do that face a lot, bro.
my life, he was gonna say Superman. I can buy that hot take.
We already a lot of people.
At best gonna be 2K of movies, bro. Anytime the word Marvel pop up, they buying that ticket, bro.
I don't know.
They buying that ticket, though.
But even I really even mean from like a quality standpoint. Not
even the comics ain't dying.
I'm talking about it from a quality standpoint. I don't give a fuck about if the ticket sales. And to be honest with you, the ticket sales ain't booming out the back door either, though. So, man, let's listen. Focus on the horror movies. Let's get the horror movies.
Man, I already know how this is about to go. Souls and Sage are gonna say the movie it's okay or mid.
Y'all I might not like it. Don't
say y'all don't like
really
Superman.
Am not a Superman.
I already
guy.
know y'all are not gonna be champion the movie. Omar is not gonna like the movie for the sake of not liking the movie. I already know that. Chat, remember Tuesday, July 8th. I am calling it now. Omar is going to not like the movie for whatever reason. He's not going to like it. Sage and Souls are going to grade it okay or mid. Specifically, okay or mid. That is going to be their assumptions of it. Y'all are going to look at me and say I'm glazing because I'm going to call this motherfucker a masterpiece. That is way better than Midtastic 4 that's coming out in a couple of weeks.
So it's going to be 1-2-1. That's your parlay.
That I just play it safe.
I'm saying
I was riding for Drake's song today, man.
I'm not saying you're playing it safe. I'm not saying you're playing it safe. I'm saying you just said you don't like Superman. Lock it in. It's going to be mid.
Yeah, if anything, I was mad at that Drake clip. I probably sound like
you don't like Superman, and this is hands down from what I've heard the most Superman of Superman movies we've got in a while. This is Superman himself. This is the most Superman of Superman movies.
Have you seen it? Is it a masterpiece or not?
I can't tell you all the information.
Yeah, this nigga lied.
All right. Was too many characters. Oh God. As soon as he sees too many,
I'm gonna give it a chance, y'all. But I just think Superman's like a cornier Captain America. We can close.
Whoa.
That's a very serious dude. For $10 says my goat Luca and Aiden is a better version of Shaq and Kobe.
Nigga, cut me off to say that. One is a super illegal alien.
I'm him.
The other is a racist.
I'm him. What are you talking about?
One's a racist. One's a super illegal alien.
Cool Bro for 199 says Drake has a high school version of LeBron tatted.
What I miss?
That's true. Last one to Son Amison for $10. Say it, Omar. I can't say it. I will have to say it at a different time. Maybe we'll get in the Discord. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great episode.
He's on fire.
BSOLZ, say goodbye to the people.
Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Glad to have a Core 4 episode. It's been a minute. So, yeah. Good times. Good vibes.
Damo, say goodbye to the people, man.
All right, Chaz, being my favorite minute and second. We will be back. I was going to say tonight, but Sage and Omar trying to stream. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bro,
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bro, I might go live at like 2 a.m. You know me.
Don't matter.
Oh
Them TSO niggas, they hear Sage pulling up. They hearing Sage popping out. They waiting in chat for you.
Yeah.
They prepared. They go sit in chat, just wait for you. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. I already know how this goes.
Yo, watch someone in playback type. We will leave. Yo,
I'm about to say I've seen. I've done the test. I've seen the numbers. When specifically when these two niggas streaming, I might as well not boot the stream up. Souls, that is true. That is true. What you call it? Souls, I can get that shit off. Souls might even hop on stream with me because Souls is a real nigga. You two? Yeah, nah, buddy. Y'all. There's no point in me streaming.
What you trying to say about?
I'm saying, no. I'm not trying to say you sweet.
It's not motivation to me, man.
Hold on. Because out of the four of us, in terms of the community mingling, I have the least amount of people that are SLZ people. So when I'm streaming, I am least affected by Soul streaming because of the community. I think the only person that is going in Soul's streams while I'm streaming is Bandit. Bandit is the only person I could think of that frequents both of our communities. Other than that, I'm not losing people. There are like 8 niggas with TSO whatever in their name in my chat. If Sage is streaming, gone. There are so many Omeasles in my chat when I'm streaming. If Omar's streaming, gone. I already know this.
So that's what you think of me. Okay.
Have saying.
Oh my god.
Okay. What I miss? Okay.
Shout out to Sona for 199 says Damo running from the grind.
Yes, he is.
TSO JKP for $5 on Playback.
He's on fire.
Says love the Tuesday pod because I'm off.
I'm a stream
type shit.
Actually. Okay.
Yo, what's
yeah, lag. My stream
say-
ain't never lag.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, he mad. Oh, he mad now. Oh, he trying to get that off.
kidding.
He shot the shot.
Didn't your camera just turn off? Didn't your camera just turn off this pod?
No,
Your camera just turned off.
I turned it
Yes,
off.
it did.
Because the battery died.
Your battery's
And I
dying?
replaced it. What the fuck?
Your battery's dying? Live on the pod? Yo, equipment not ready? Ready to go? You gonna let it die?
Hey,
live?
Tell him
You want
I
charger?
never let it die live. What the fuck?
Tell him he don't want to go equipment off or equipment off BSOLZ.
Oh, he jumping. They
Yeah,
jumping.
weak
They
ass
jumping. They
Oh,
jumping.
here they go.
Yeah.
Here they go. Here they
They
go.
jumping. They jumping. Oh my god.
The bounce brothers. Here they
That
go.
weak ass A7C 20mm 2.8. 2.8?
Okay, now
DQ.
Yeah, you got her. You got now. You got her.
Oh my god.
DQ.
Sage, think about it, people.
All right, people. 50 and not 80% chance I go live tonight, but it will be late. I need a little bit of food that's not a half baby size DiGiorno. But take care, stay blessed. Can't wait to see you guys tonight. I felt like I was supposed to say something. Oh yeah, you're gonna end the pod while I'm doing this. Heroes cooler than Superman, Spidey, Batman, Cap, Iron Man. To be honest, all the Avengers. Let's get into rivals. Wolverine. I don't even watch the shit.
Is it better than
Green
Superman?
Lantern. Huh?
Is it better than Superman?
Yeah, cooler, better, etc. Not stronger. Than
I thought it was
guy
like
strong.
my bad.
Yeah, he sucks. He sucks.
With
He
that
sucks.
being said,
Hawkeye.
okay. Shouts out to Tanar Clark, man. For dropping a big 500 before we even started. It's crazy because I don't even think he knew we were going to start today. I know we said we were going to start today, but the fact that he did that off the strength is just the most amazing thing in the world. Shouts out to Oz from the community. He got a girlfriend today because of our peer pressure. Shouts out to that. And because we promised it, no interruptions before we get out of here as we close it out, this whack-ass Drake song.
Oh, muting up, boy!
I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel. Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go. Let's go. I'm whipping around on like 600 acres. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You niggas just better not ask for no favor. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's love for my brothers and debt to a trader. Let's go. She might decide to say no to me now, but say yes to me later. Let's go. Her ass is all natty like Florida Gator. Let's go. You switch on the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. What's the get back for niggas is TBD. I look at this shit like a BTC. Could be down this week, then I'm up next week. I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel. Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Niggas get punched in the face with some TLC shit on the dead guys. Some TLC shit, cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight, walking around my head high. I saw bro end up pop out with them, but been dick riding gang since headline.
I ain't leave yet.
It feels like nobody's there until you start giving out two-tones. And nobody cares until they in front of your tombstone. Y'all been on that type of timing for too long. Iceman, Tiffany, Bluestones, I done made plenty shit right at a two-wrong shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Hey, yeah. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's go. What did I miss? When I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all and giving out verses and bookings to y'all, making sure I was with Hitman. What did I miss?